Good evening. So, vampires, huh? in our last session, some stuff happened. There was a lot of emotional fallout and like picking up the pieces from our previous session, where everyone was upset at everyone all the time. Um, we all got together, shared some information. And you all went about trying to figure out uh, to who to give this information to. Everybody's first thought was to go interact with the sheriff. But you went and kicked around in his haven for like an hour, and clearly, like, evidence-wise, was not there. During this time, some of you got some communication from friends that there's a party going on in Southie this evening. I feel like I'm missing a big chunk and my brain is just refusing to remember parts of this. But some of you did reach out to certain people. Jay attempted to speak to his sire and tried to get a hold of like the prince and her court through that way. And Dr. Strix reached out to the head of the Tremere Chantry to try and get some information to the prince. Using a token of your boon owed to you by the head of the Tremere Chantry to attempt to get that information known. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something.
We spent a lot of time trying to feed.
You did. That didn't go well for, I think, any of you.
Oh, that's right. Felix stabbed somebody.
Valencia wasn't trying to feed.
Well,
okay.
He was trying to feed everyone else.
It's the mom friend. It's like, did you guys eat? I forgot about that part. Like, my brain did not store it. But yeah, that did not go well for basically any of you. I mean, Dr. Strix got to eat.
Yeah, I'm not hungry at all.
Not even a little
Well, Felix
bit.
did too.
Yeah, Felix did. But he...
You know what? Felix provided for everyone, actually. Sometimes you just have to stab a man in an alley, okay? I don't know why everyone's freaking out.
I forgot about that chunk of the game. That was exciting. Yeah, y'all had a bad time. Love this. This is awful.
I mean, it was not as bad as the last time.
No, it went about the same as the last time, Ken.
Well, no, because nobody actually died. Well, nobody who...
Both of them died!
You just got him in a coma!
You're right. That's true.
Gideon
I mean, at least
someone.
But here's the thing. It wasn't... They weren't left in a back alley looking like a brutal hate crime.
Okay.
So, there's that.
On that distinction, yes, there was an improvement. But...
The improvement was slight, but it was there.
That's just because one got taken away to, like, be fed upon later, and the other one got you pretended, or you fucked with the crime scene to make it look like he was eaten by, like, a cougar or something.
It was eaten by 3 raccoons in a trench coat.
3 homophobic raccoons in a trench coat.
Yeah, no, it fully did look like a hate crime. Like, it looked like it was a mugging gone wrong.
I'm talking about Gideon with killing the person who was gonna narc on him.
Listen, okay, so the gang commits a few murders. What's that? Like,
you know what?
Is it really that important?
The beast wants what it wants. And
exactly.
What it wants most is that sweet, thick liquid that flows in all of our veins.
The liquid. Mm.
Respectfully, Liz, can you please never describe it as the thick liquid?
I'm sorry, the sweet, thick liquid.
Like
I
no,
will be
like
accepting Thickwid and only Thickwid.
Thickwid, you're on thin ice. Sweet,
Well-
thick liquid feels like a hate crime to say.
Look, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, all of our blood is filled with strawberry quick. It's fine. That's
As it should be.
oh. All right, we're entering the silly zone.
We've never
We
left.
never left.
We've never left. Let's get ready to cry. I think.
Stop!
EPK.
What if we didn't? I already have a character made if we TPK. Don't worry.
Oh my god. So,
You're acting like Valencia wouldn't just leave.
I would simply not die.
Yeah.
Right, you are the Hargreaves of this party.
Oh, everybody just face the final death. Compel, you do not see me.
Literally just says bye.
Yeah.
Just walks away.
Yeah, I've got other shit to do. I'm not gonna die here,
Just,
so...
like, on your phone.
Yeah.
You John Cena your way out.
Literally just like hello and like just tell them to hold on, you know?
Just werewolf bearing down on you, and you're just like, I'm on the phone.
I'm busy.
Love that. Hate that. Okay. So, we find our vampires the following evening. Let's get those rouse chicks out of the way. Let's see how.
How are we starting off?
Yep.
Hey!
Wow, okay.
Hey.
Okay, okay.
You know what?
I'll take it.
It's not bad. You know, it's a little bad.
Oh, Felix.
Felix, no.
I really just going through it. Even in the fictional world, I continue to go through it.
Love that. So, Ajira, Dr.
Mhm.
Strix, and J1 do not. Their hunger does not increase. You have a handle on your beast. You're feeling good.
Well, I'm the one that didn't royally fuck up the other day, so...
Valencia, you're feeling a little. You're a little on edge. You're hungry. You're
Gosh.
like. You gave explicit orders to people yesterday. You tried to influence stuff, and they didn't listen to you. And your beast doesn't like that. It doesn't like when you don't get listened to. So it wants a bite.
Doesn't usually happen, but yeah. When it does, I need to eat.
And Felix, you...
And before you say Valencia eats her feelings, okay?
Felix, you've had a rough chunk of road here. Like, you're
To be fair, it hasn't stopped being rough.
Oh no, you're barely hanging on, trying to figure out this whole like kindred stuff, and just sometimes the beast gets to you, and you just need blood, and you need it now.
It's honestly the meme with like Peach that's like, aren't you tired of being nice?
Don't you want to go
Don't you
apeshit?
just want to go apeshit?
That is the beast. That is the beast for Felix. He's like, aren't you tired of this? Of being nice? Didn't get you anywhere.
You had that bite yesterday, but it just wasn't enough. You've had days where you like can hold off without feeding, but like too hungry is pretty hungry, and you're feeling it. All right. How do we find?
I find the scaling of hunger very interesting. Because, like, 5 hunger is, like, going full crazy. 4 hunger is, like, really hungry.
Yeah, 4 hunger.
3 hungry.
4 hunger, you, like, if some... 4 hunger is basically, you know that one bit in Twilight where Jasper freaks the fuck out because Bella somehow cuts her hand on, like,
Wrapping paper can be sharp.
I was gonna say,
that bit, like, Jasper was kind of constantly at, like, 3 and 4 hunger, where he's like, I need to eat. I can hold myself together, but if I see blood, I'm gonna get it. And, like, that's 4 hunger, where you're, like, barely holding it together. But it's really hard to
Interesting.
not be hungry. It takes...
That sucks. Being a vampire sucks.
I mean,
That's what I've been
the
saying.
trade-off is you live forever, so...
But at what
Yeah, that's not
cost?
really a good thing.
Is that supposed to be a good thing?
Love that. So, with that, what are our vampires up to tonight? Gideon, you had some plans made for you.
Yes, but first I'm gonna take my jacket.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take some salt,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to make some runes on my jacket, and I think you know what that means.
I believe so. You're doubling up?
Yep, 2 different wards.
Heck yeah.
So I have to make a rouse check for that, and then I make my.
Your spellcasting check, yeah.
Yep. I get hungry, or I am no longer not hungry.
It costs something to do this.
I have to actually open up my character sheet. I had closed it.
Love that.
I have the nibbles.
Just a little peckish.
So, I always have to keep searching up what this does every single time. I believe it's blood sorcery plus intelligence?
I'm pretty sure. Let me... Character sheet. Oh, I keep forgetting the wards are its own separate rules. Boo.
Yeah, they're in rituals, I believe. I am trying to find it real quick. There is
Wards.
rituals.
Yep.
Yeah, intelligence plus blood sorcery, the ritual rank. So the difficulty will be 3 on this.
Mm-hmm.
So, boop-a-doop-a-doo, bloods. Right. So I will do intelligence plus 3. 3 successes.
That's exactly what you need, and you've got... So, this one is the
Mine-
ward against spirits, and the first one was the ward versus ghouls.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, you are...
Now I can't be possessed.
You're feeling secure. Like, you put on this coat, and it feels like a security blanket almost. The amount of, like, emotional, magical, like, energy you've poured into this.
So you'll be extra safe in that closet.
Yep. Hey, I was at 4 hunger during that. I was freaking out.
Yeah. You're like, how do I eat a ghost? I don't think I can do that.
And I spent the next 20 minutes just yelling, Gideon's a doctor, you morons! He's right downstairs!
Yeah. It's great. Interesting.
Because of that, it got way more dramatic and tense, okay? You loved it. You love to see it, okay?
Interesting thing with so there's one of the powers that, like, at rank 3 or 4 you actually can eat ghosts.
What?
Yeah. Like,
Fuck.
I believe that's an Oblivion power at, like, it's like rank 3 or rank 4 where you can, like, in a pinch eat a ghost's soul and it sustains you in the same way that blood does.
That's metal.
Yeah.
To like a Skyrim power?
Yes, like a Skyrim power.
Okay. Because Oblivion?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll be here all week.
Yeah, no.
Listen! I was in retail all day. Okay, give me something.
No, we appreciate you. Yeah, you're decked out. You've got that. You've got... You have the address from Charity. are you? There's a time and a place. You've definitely like had your time doing rituals and stuff, like all your morning stuff. Yeah, that's fun. Let's check in. So, Felix, what are you gonna do today, this evening? You and Jay were talking about there was that party.
If I remember correctly, I was telling Sky not to go. Did Zay ever get back to me?
I what did Sky like? I think the like directive from them was like from Zem was like they didn't give a definitive yes or no, but they were like we'll see.
Oh man. Oh man. Everyone told me not to go. Do I go anyways, or do I text someone? That's the answer. Or the question.
If you fucking go alone, I swear to God, Connor.
Again.
let me just mute myself while I ask Siri to flip a coin.
Oh my gosh.
Dear God.
Felix is going to text Jay, are you sure we can't check out this party? You know what? It'll actually be in that one will be in the group chat. That will be to everyone.
Valencia texts back, what party?
Southie.
Getting-
And our
Huh?
Gideon,
Nobody told Valencia.
yeah.
nobody told Gideon either. Gideon will reply, I don't really do
by
parties.
Charity, what do you mean?
No, I wasn't told about the being a party. I was told by Charity about not knowing that it's the same thing.
Oh my
We're just
God.
gonna both
At
show
least
up
you were
and
told,
Spider-Man
okay?
pointing at Spider-Man each other.
Felix will send the screenshot from Sky detailing like where the party was, and it is. Oh yeah, that's right. And then sends back. This is one of the warehouses owned by that Nabooey noodle guy. Nabooey.
Noodle guy.
He doesn't. He forgot the guy's name. I know it's Nabokov, but he was like Nabooey. I don't know. Noodle guy.
Valencia does like
God.
the question mark reaction to the text.
I think Zero will just like star Nabokov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that art friend Felix would not actually recognize that name, because that's also the name of a Russian American poet. But
Oh, is it?
yeah, he wrote some books that were very controversial. This is not the same person, but
They have
It
the
was
same
a reference. It was a reference to that. I was wondering.
yeah, I was listening to a podcast going over that book, and I was like, that's a bad. That sure is a bad guy name. I'm gonna take that.
I mean, to be fair, Felix's knowledge of poetry is primarily he knows Korean poets, some Japanese authors, and then a lot of Spanish poetry because of Lobo.
That's fair. That's honestly wholesome. Honestly, it is very funny that he's like fucking noodles. That's objectively very funny.
I don't know how to spell that.
Yeah. So yeah, there's been that correction. You're like you mean Nabokov. What is the group thought there?
I think I mean, Azira's gonna say, like, what she said the night before. This is probably either some sort of recruitment party or... I don't know. It's not gonna be good to be there. He's either recruiting people to his side or recruiting, victims for his, to grow his army in the other sense.
Hmm.
And the people that refused before didn't fare too well. So I think this is a party you either agree with him or you don't come back from it.
Dot. So that's a no?
Azira gets like a direct message from Valencia. Do you think the sheriff's there? Question mark.
Not as a guest, maybe as an example.
Gonna say, like, is it even ideal for us to go to this thing?
I mean, I do want to know what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
If we go, we're going to have to be very, very careful and definitely have an exit strategy. Everyone's going to have to know exactly what's going on, and...
And do you think our group is capable of that?
Some of them, yes.
There's
Others
a
might
message.
need, like, the buddy system.
Valencia
Yeah.
just says, I'll let you take the lead on this one. I don't feel like herding cats tonight.
Y'all get a message in the group chat that just says, "Our track record with parties and clubs hasn't been very good," from Jay.
Oh no, I met Laz and he was nice to me.
Do you actually text that?
Yeah.
Valencia literally sends ... Like, she sends it.
Jay also sends ...
Felix sends the emoji. You know the emoji of the guy that's just standing there?
Yeah.
And he just sends that and then goes NVM.
Yeah.
Love that. ...
Anyways, what is the plan?
Getting to roleplay, I don't think we should go.
Gideon, no.
Are you gonna go with your,
With his girlfriend?
Yeah, his weird aunt girlfriend.
Okay.
Look, we don't.
Sweet home
Like, we
Alabama.
don't talk. That's fine. That's not how it is.
Very Game of Thrones.
No, they're not related.
They're not related by blood. Oh, that hurt me to say, actually.
Ugh. Gross.
Sweet home Alabama.
It's a normal thing.
No.
I said aunt once as a joke and I realized it was awful. Now I'm getting bullied.
Is it bad
You
I'm
brought this
using,
upon
like,
yourself.
a human nail clipper on my cat? Like,
No.
Okay.
If it works, it works.
Okay. Like, I'm not doing too deep. Just enough that she's not...
Yo, they have backgrounds on Discord now?
Nope, bitch, don't do that.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna be in it. Oh, sorry.
How dare you?
Alright, so...
What?
I like it.
How do
So,
I'm in a
Gideon says
cyber
we
city.
shouldn't go. Hold on. Gideon
Connor,
says we
how do
shouldn't
I do
go.
that?
I don't know. I went to go turn on my camera and it was like,
Oh,
shit,
if you click the arrow, the little down arrow next to the camera to turn it off, it'll say change video background.
Do you have Nitro?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
That might be why.
I don't have nitro, so I don't.
Yeah, us plebs
Me
aren't going to be able to
either.
do that.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay.
It's a normal thing. Gosh. Y'all are weird.
Alright. So,
I mean, that doesn't mean you have to turn yours off. We can enjoy looking at the cyber city.
yeah, you can have the city.
I'm looking at the options. We've got.
Guys,
I can
guys, Wait, can we get a little on task? Because I don't want to stay up too late tonight.
Sorry.
I hate to be that person. I've just been exhausted all week.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't have a day off for like a minute. So,
Final
I mean-
consensus. Are we going or or not
well, Gideon
going?
says no. Azira, what are your thoughts?
Shelly?
Sorry, I didn't hear the last, 3 seconds of that.
So, Gideon,
Oh. Yep, go ahead.
Merriman said, Gideon says no. What's Azira's take? Like, you've been embedded spying on him for a couple days.
Yeah, I want to be there. I think she really would, because he's the reason that, she's here in the first place.
Yep.
So it's she wants to be there, trying to find, again, she's been scouting this place out, so a spot where she's got multiple exits, she can cut and run if shit starts to go bad.
Gotcha.
But yeah, thinks that definitely no Felix, probably not Gideon.
Wow.
Jay is a maybe.
Wow. What you don't know is my stealth is actually pretty decent.
It's not your stealth, it's your ability to be influenced by others that she's worried about.
Actually, yeah, you're kind of right there.
Azira doesn't
Got
want
me there.
Felix to get radicalized.
Also, you're good at stealth, and then we flash back to, your fit checks with the, brain, yeah.
Also, being easily influenced and also stealthy. Bad combination.
Mm.
You're making points. You are making points.
I think she'd probably want to check in with Jay before, saying yes or no to him. I think by now she thinks Valencia could probably handle herself in that situation for the most part. If anybody comes directly at her, there's gonna be issue. Not physically, but
Yeah, she can immediately
yeah. Well, no, I'm also thinking, but if she's not the prettiest person in the room, there might be an issue.
Look, she's not a Toreador. If she was, then it would be everyone's problem.
No.
Oh no, that's why we have Jay.
Listen. Alright. You didn't have to come for me.
If Jay's not curled up in the corner crying blood tears still, then maybe.
Oh! He's had a rough few days.
Brutal.
That's what I'm saying. She's gonna make sure you're okay before inviting you on something that could potentially get us all re-killed.
Oh my god. I love this.
I don't want to have to drag 3 people in torpor back home.
Yeah, this is where the soldier part of this is showing through. She's not going into a potential combat mission with people who are not prepared for that.
That's fair.
Valencia also wants to text. Do you think we could use Rat Boy here?
Oh, definitely.
You just have to listen to him talk about cryptocurrency again.
Yeah, you can babysit him this time.
Whatever.
No, it's
As if
that is.
Valencia isn't used to, being mansplained.
Well,
It's he is definitely an option for getting, surveillance without getting too close. Because who's going to notice a few rats in a warehouse?
you see, they set up a plant in Brazil that feeds off a volcano, and that's how they're getting the cryptocurrency in a green way.
Make
I
him
think at this
stop.
point she's just put earplugs in stealthily and is just nodding every once in a while.
That was a thing I actually got told. the other day.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
When I was like, Bitcoin is killing the planet, and that was his defense.
That they're running it off of a volcano in Brazil.
I think it's either Brazil or Venezuela.
Either way.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be here anymore.
So, okay.
Hate this planet.
So the biggest
That's why Spelljammer's coming.
True. Are we going or not? That's the biggest.
Azira is going.
But are you telling the group you're going?
She is definitely not going without not telling anyone.
Mhm.
I don't know if that came out right or not, but she's telling people that she's going.
Okay.
But yeah, is gonna have a conversation with Jay first.
Hmm.
So, how are you doing?
She's doing a mental health check.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
You love to see it.
Nope. Sorry.
I don't know how is Jay feeling? He sends back, not at peak efficiency, but better than I have been.
If you're up to it, I could probably use some backup. You don't necessarily need to go in.
Are you talking about the party?
Yes.
Yeah, Jay texts back, I'm in.
Yes, but we're not going because it's a party. We are going to do work.
That's not what I meant by I'm in. What do you really think that little of me?
Ooh.
Given what I've seen in the little time that I've known you, it's difficult to tell. All I know is that you don't seem to be fulfilling whatever responsibilities you have as a surrogate sire.
I've never done this before!
Yes, that's apparent. No pun intended?
Oh.
So rude. I love this.
But have you ever had anyone, if you've ever had any responsibility for any person ever, or
Holy
anything ever, like...
Are you at? Holy shit! This is the roast of.
I
Jay.
feel like this should be an in-person conversation, but...
Yeah, I think as soon as you mention the word like sire, you gotta type that out, and you're like, I'm gonna drop by his apartment and have this conversation.
God.
Like, I don't want to like
Woo!
force you on that, but
Whoo!
Jeez!
The sparks are flying.
this
I'm
is
ready for it.
everybody's mean. I love it.
No, Valencia's nice. What you mean?
As long as we do what she tells us, she's very nice.
There it is.
Just don't fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
So yeah, there's a knock on your door.
Mm.
It's like the text is sent. Oh, hello? What's going on?
Yeah, it's me. I figured this would just be easier to do face to face.
Great. Have at it. I don't know what you're expecting of me.
Like,
Ajira pulls out like a list. Like
Yeah.
opens it up and it keeps going.
Like, oof, that's a lot.
Whips out a book. Well, let's begin.
Welcome to the
First of all-
library. You're about to get read.
I heard things got complicated the other night at the gallery. I do
Yeah,
apologize for not being there to help.
No, I don't think you could have done anything. I don't know what happened with. I've been off lately. Sort of coming to terms with a lot of things about myself that I didn't really recognize before.
Fair. Seems to be mostly revolving around Felix.
Yeah, I didn't, I wasn't prepared for this responsibility. It kind of was just forced on me. I was basically told, this is what you're doing now, and you can't talk your way out of this. I'm not the right person for this job, but I'm the only person who can do it because I've been told to. Honestly, believe me, I wish he could have gone to someone else. They would have done a much better job than I've been doing.
Honestly, just hearing you recognize the fact that you've been doing a terrible job is pretty impressive.
I mean, you don't. Yeah. A lot of work going on, I guess, emotionally in the past week. I'm not a good person.
Yeah, I don't think any of us end up like this because we're good people. We're
But he
useful.
deserves a good person. And I'm not that. But I'm trying to be, I guess. I don't know.
She's-
Let's go to this fucking party. And she just walks out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna
Completely done with
smile
this
and be like,
conversation.
yeah.
Jay's just like, inside of his head, he's just like, fuck, did I say the right thing? Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god. Hey, shut up, brain. We have work to do.
Have you had enough to eat? Is gonna be the next question.
Fuck, I need to check what's my hunger at.
I believe you're relatively good. I can't remember.
I'm at 2.
Oh yeah, that's you could eat, but you're not like.
Yeah, I'm not like, oh god, I need to eat. I was just like, yeah, I mean, I could go for a burger.
So, yeah,
Like, I wouldn't say no to Taco Bell,
yeah, it's the
but I could go without it.
yeah, love that. You guys are heading out, ready to party. Are you grabbing Valencia or anybody else on the way?
I will definitely let Felix and Gideon know where we're going. Mm,
Are you giving the address or not? Actually,
yes.
I mean,
I
Felix
don't.
gave us.
I don't know if Gideon, you were given the
screenshot.
address by Charity. She said there was a thing.
Well, how would she expect me to get there if she didn't give it?
That's true. It might be she comes grab. She definitely okay. She gave you the address. I'm trying to remember.
Felix technically was the one who gave everyone the address with the screenshots of his text message.
Yeah.
Jay texts Felix and asks for a picture of Sky so that he can look out for them while they're there. To make, just in case they show up.
Just scoops them by the back of the neck and just nope, go home.
Get out!
And I think Azira's gonna send a text to Felix and just be like, you've had a rough couple of days. Just take a night off.
Oh.
Relax.
I
do some
I
good,
love this.
do some of your own art. Don't focus on, anybody else. Just, you need a self-care day.
Vampire spa day.
There's the clear the text bubble of like he's typing a response, and then it disappears, and then Azira gets an audio message that says, "I appreciate your concern, but I'm worried about my friend, so I'm going to be there regardless."
God damn it, Felix!
But he will text Jay a picture of Sky. Although technically, the picture is a selfie of the whole Thin Bloods Anonymous group.
Mm-hmm.
Because
With Sky's face circled.
Yeah, like Felix like circles and then like little arrow and writes that one. But yeah, it's just a nice selfie of the group.
Yeah.
Except for Karen, she didn't want to be in the selfie.
She's the one who held the camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get this picture on your phone, and it's in this like not very well lit church basement somewhere, or like VFW kind of.
It's always a church basement.
And
God.
it's, like you see, there's like 4 other kindred other than your friend Felix. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
There's 4.
Yeah, there's
4 others.
There's 5 people in the picture. There's Felix. There's Sky. There's
There's Zane. They met Zane.
Zane. You recognize Zane in that picture. And there are 2 other people you don't recognize. A woman somewhere a little bit older than Valencia, and a very, very young man who's got like kind of, his hair is kind of stuck in that like 2009 like long emo boy kind of stuff.
That is who Felix is standing next to in the picture, obviously.
Tragic.
Hey, you be nice to the femboys, okay?
But also, Jake gets the picture and sees Zane and is just like, fucking cargo shit.
You see, there's the like in the center of this picture. It is Felix, Sky, and the third one you don't know the name of, and they look completely out of context with the frisbee golf dude and somebody who looks like they sell Avon.
Oh no!
Like, as the other 2, like
he buys all her outfits off QVC.
Oh yeah,
she does.
Like somebody who was very clearly involved in Amway in like 2010. Like that's the
sold Herbalife.
These people do not mesh well, and it's just like, that's weird.
This is a strange collection of people. Woof. Okay, off to the party.
Yeah.
I think Azir is going to request then anybody who's going, can we meet up beforehand?
Mm-hmm.
Valencia sends back, where are we meeting?
Probably just like not necessarily like at that warehouse, but a couple blocks over. Just park the car.
Valencia just says, drop the pin, I'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah, you guys are all gonna meet up, or at least the 4 of you are. You're gonna meet up on the way over there. How's Gideon doing? You've told your friends you're not going to their party, but you're gonna go to your party.
It's the same party, though.
I
don't know that.
I think
you don't know that.
Across the text chat, you've been like, "Huh." That's weird.
I have both of the addresses, which are the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, that's weird. Are you going to meet up with the rest of the group, or are you going there independently? Like,
Gideon is going to text Azira. So it seems you're going, so do you want me there?
God. Honestly, no, but probably you're gonna come anyway, so look, just show up at this pin.
Oh, okay. Gideon will not reply to that.
Oh God, love that.
Gideon, Gideon's gonna show up with Charity.
Love that. Are you showing up to uh the pre-meet, or are you just gonna show up to the place?
Pre-game.
Just gonna show up
sesh?
to the place.
Gotcha. Yeah. You you make your way to the other side of town. Maybe 2 or 3 blocks before you make it there. It's, closer to time. And coming out of an alley, you hear like a familiar stomping of boots. It's like, "Hey, I was just making my way there. How are you doing?" And you see, very very dressed up. She's got that like the long coat, cardigan, the funky combat boots, fishnets, like the full goth regalia. You see Charity coming out.
Hey, yeah, thanks for the invite. So, what is this meeting about?
Well, so it's not. I know it's not entirely your scene. Some of it is just going to be a party, but there's an important person who like has a speech planned. Who's somebody who's like kind of a big mover and shaker. He said he's got like stuff he wants to do, and he's trying to get people behind him on this. It's
Any idea what that who it is,
Oh,
or just
it's-
that's all you heard?
it's the Baron. I know we haven't talked. We've talked philosophy. We haven't talked politics. Do you like? How much do you know about him?
Not too much, to be frank.
Well, what do you want to know about him? I haven't talked to him personally or anything, but like I'm certainly like I'm an anarch through and through. I don't give a shit. So like I'm at least want to hear what he says.
I feel like you can give me any little factoids you think are useful, but I feel like hearing what he has to say would explain what he's about.
Well, I know he's like he's older as vampires go, but not like he's not like an elder or anything crazy like that. But he spent some I understood he spent some time like actually fighting the Cam overseas, like in a conflict, and people and some other groups. But he said he showed up a couple months ago, like campaigning, and he said he's got like a plan. And this is a bit of a show, bit of like you remember Spirit Day back in high school when like everybody would just show up, and I was much too cool for that, but everybody would sort of show up and like school uniform or school colors and like cheer and get ready for the big football game.
Yeah, I wasn't cool enough to join that.
No, I was too busy smoking cloves out underneath the bleachers, but just like I miss when cigarettes used to do stuff. Now they're just kind of there.
I just have to find someone who smokes.
True. I'll think about it. Maybe there. I am to understand there's going to be some food there.
Okay.
The Baron's trying to make a show that the cup runneth over. So,
Little bit word of a warning. My coterie actually got invited separate from me, so they'll be there.
I mean, it's not like they're gonna check your ID at the door. It's like, from what I understand, he's taking all comers, and if they want to join the Unbound, I will welcome them with open arms.
Do I recognize the term the Unbound?
It's
Is it just another word for Anarch?
it's a just like how the Camarilla is the ivory tower, the Anarchs are the Unbound.
Mhm.
It's fancy. We're sounding cool. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna go? Ready?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. This has been like a bit of a walk and talk.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys. It's this unmarked warehouse, and as you get closer, you can start to hear like there's music playing and stuff as you get closer. When you went to Laz's place, it was like this was an actual like organized club. It was pretty and organized, all that stuff. This is a questionably legal rave. So it's like you you get in, you open the doors. It's not like there's a line out to get in, but you guys get in and there's people bunch, like if you were to like look, it's mostly kindred, but there are certainly humans here. And it's like a little bit dusty. It's like pavement floor that's been there's a stage and there's like a sound system set up there, and it's just like loud. There's like chains hanging. Like this is very clearly like somebody set up shop at like an abandoned meat packing facility or like automotive. Like this is something that was a warehouse of some kind and is now no longer. It is a little much.
And I'm just going to keep my third eye open for any like invisible bouncers or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you open your third eye. There are plenty of, you can immediately see. They're not like, honestly, you can tell there are a couple Nosferatu here that are like wallflowering because they're like, I don't want to dance. Ugh. But they're just kind of like, you know, some of them will have like hoodie. Oh
no,
the cat ear. They're, hoodie up, like in the corner, just like invisibly, just not having a good time, like one does.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a big place. It's loud. It's definitely not your scene. Like this is very like DIY punk.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Charity's like, I'm gonna go dance, and she just kind of wanders towards the group of people with like there's the invitation to follow her, but you don't have to.
You need him to follow, but he'll be super awkward when dancing.
Yeah. So yeah, you hang out. Look at it. Let's make a roll of this. Let's have a little fun.
Frenzy for dance. Or what is it? Bloody critical a dance. I just wail so rapidly that I kill everyone.
Yeah, you just mosh and like yank somebody's head out. No, this is going to be.
Isn't that just like the first episode of Devilman Crybaby?
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh my god!
What is this going to be? Let's go. This is going to be either Dex or Charisma. With Dex Charisma with either Athletics or Performance, which you're not trained in either.
That's no matter what. That's 2.
Yeah.
I'll go with Charisma, even though it doesn't matter.
Just let's see. Let's see how if you can like impress her. Oh my god.
Boop. Boop. One success.
Okay. One success. You're definitely not, like you said, it's awkward. You don't dance,
Yeah.
but you at least know where the beat is and you're dancing around it. It's like, honestly, yeah, no, yeah, it's like kind of rave music. It's really kind of loud and oppressive. But there's a bass and you're just like, okay, I can Charity's definitely like knows how to move and is having fun, and she's at least like, oh, you're trying. This is nice. So the rest of the gang, everybody meets up a couple blocks away. How's everybody like? Has anybody done anything special to prepare for this, either outfit wise or equipment?
Valencia was trying to get a bite to eat before meeting up because she's feeling extremely peckish.
Okay. Let's make a roll of that.
Yeah.
Um, do you want to stop by that usual hunting ground you have?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Give me. That's gonna be. It's gonna be a difficulty of 3. For you, you're just like, hey, come here.
So what am I checking it with?
That's what I'm gonna figure out. Because first you need to figure out if you can find your preference.
My type. Mm-hmm.
Just my type. Clans, Ventru. I'm double checking the Bane. Okay. So need resolve and awareness to like sniff out if somebody is like of your preference. You need to beat a 4 here to like 2. You can still feed. It will just cost a point of willpower to keep it down.
Wait, now does that include my blood dice there? Like, I'm confused. Okay. What? Never mind. Never mind. I'm assuming that's right.
That's 2 successes. You needed 4 to like
Yeah.
be able to zone in and be like, this person
Right.
is...
And I can only have 4 dice for this roll. Okay. All right. What do I see? What do I see?
There are certainly people here. You have no idea, like, whether or not they are for certain, but you find a young person who is to your liking. Like, what kind of person do you grab here?
You know, Valencia's feeling a little bit on edge because she's kind of off her game. This whole plan of going to this party seems kind of hastily strung together and last minute. And she's very, like, out of it. You know, there's been so many things going wrong with this group. And then, yeah, nothing will definitely happen tonight. So I think she just, like, looks around and just sees, like, if there's anyone who's just, alone and, like, well put together.
Yeah. You can find a relatively nice looking young person, young man, like suit and tie, but like tie is disheveled because he's, off work, but like one button is down.
Valencia basically just, sits next to him, doesn't even order a drink, and just says, did you come here alone?
I was supposed to meet some work friends, but like, I don't know. I guess his girlfriend called him off or something. He says as he's like sipping whiskey with one large ice cube in it.
Well, drinking alone's not fun. Do you think I could ask you a favor?
He looks you up and down. He's like, you can ask.
She locks eyes with him, and of course, using her beautiful mind magic, uh, she basically just says, like, let's go take a walk outside. Come with me.
Sure thing. Yeah, I'll follow you anywhere.
So, back alley later.
Ow.
How cute is he? Is he cute?
He's not the nicest businessman you've seen, but he's definitely he knows how to dress himself. His
Great.
watch looks like a bit of a knockoff, but it looks like it's supposed to be nice.
That's exactly what you said for the last guy.
Did I?
That he had a knockoff watch, yeah.
Look, I only know how to describe businessmen in exactly one way.
Oh my gosh. Alright, once he just, like, sees that and just goes, ugh, whatever. She, like, looks at him again and is just like, lean down a little bit.
Okay.
And she just,
Yep.
just takes a big old
bite.
Chomp. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you use powers. I don't even need to roll for that for you. Give me how much are you taking from this guy? Because you can get a quick sip for, like, a minute to, like, slurp to reduce one, or it would take, like, a while to safely take 2 from him.
Quick minute.
Okay. Yeah, you bite in. Let me...
And now we gotta see if he's my type, huh?
He's got a pulse and he's breathing.
Thank you. I love that song.
Alright.
Turns out he mustn't have any siblings. You don't feel, like, a revulsion when his blood hits your palate. You're just like, no, this isn't bad. This is... You can taste the privilege and the, like...
As I'm tasting this, can I actually draw for longer?
Can
I go for 2?
You can go for 2. It'll take you like a half hour, but to safely do this, but well, not a half hour, but definitely longer than, like, quick sip.
You know what? She'll just go for the 1. She doesn't have time right now. She's very hurried.
Yeah, you do that. Lick the wound close on the way out.
Look him in the eyes and just say, forget about tonight and just head home.
Yeah, he's thoroughly unprepared. Yeah, dizzy eyes. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go home and rethink my life. And and he just wanders off, like, a little bit, like, all right.
Dazed and confused.
Exactly.
Sweet. All right. Also, when are we posting the fits? Let's go. Let me see.
Love that.
Say less. I'm going on Pinterest right now.
I'm already prepared.
Y'all, dudes rock.
Kind of subtle, kind of simple. She doesn't want to stand out too much. And it's more her style anyway, so she won't feel uncomfortable. Boom.
I think it's going to be pretty
that.
much the same as last time. Is like khakis, like leather jacket. Like she's not dressed for a party.
Yeah.
Do any of you come armed?
Absolutely.
What are you talking
100%.
for?
Wait.
Actually, question, and I will gladly roll a crafting check on this.
Okay.
Did I have anything in my apartment workshop that could arguably have been carved into a stake shape?
Paintbrush?
Like,
I don't know if a paintbrush would be thick enough.
You're asking if you have a stake somewhere, or could have.
I'm asking if I could have made a stake.
Yeah, you've probably got some. This is gonna
like
be...
a broken easel.
Yeah, you can either one that's not working great, and you snap it, and you've got knives in your place. You can like.
I mean, he's definitely bringing a knife too.
Yeah. It's going to be a craft check. We're going to pair that. Is this like quick and dirty, getting it done and then heading out the door? Or is this?
Yeah, it'd be on the quicker side.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go craft and dex to like get it usable. Like get it done and get it usable. Which is not a bad pool for you.
No, it is not. But that is a horrible roll. 2 successes.
2 successes. Well, it's not a hard thing to do, but you don't think it's going to be like... Yeah, you can snap a piece of wood. Takes you a couple minutes. It's like you're remembering your woodshop class you took somewhere in like high school.
Freshman year of high school.
Yeah. You're reasonably certain it works as a stake and will go into it. You can like, if somebody who's strong were to jam it into a person, it would definitely work.
That's where you lose me. He's not a strong boy, but in a pinch he could probably throw it to someone who is a strong person.
But yeah, it's definitely not like pretty, and it's definitely like obviously a stake, but you could probably like put it on, depending on what you're wearing, you could conceivably conceal it, but it wouldn't.
Oh, don't worry. He got pockets. If I can find the outfit that I'm looking for, he got pockets.
So yeah, you have your butterfly knife and a stake. What is Ajira coming prepared with? Is this like you've brought your M80 and you're like, or is this?
Yeah, I mean it's still nothing too like ridiculously large, but probably like machine. It can fit under the jacket if she moves in the right ways. But I
believe you've got like a decent. You have a weapons cache at your place, right?
I do, yeah. So probably like machine pistol, something along the lines of that.
That's exactly what I was like.
Yeah,
you conceivably have access to a machine pistol. Just
because the 9mm wasn't. I mean, it worked, but not quite well enough against those ghouls that he had.
Love that. Yeah, no, you have at least one machine pistol that you're prepared to use. What is Jay coming prepared with?
Oh, Ken, I'm losing you. Wait, can anyone hear Ken?
No.
Really choppy.
No. Fuck.
For some reason, it's always like everything is horrible, and then as soon as you start cursing, it fixes itself, and then immediately goes back to being horrible.
It hates me. I don't know. How about now?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was good.
That's good. I can hear you.
This is good. Bro. Fuck. Really?
Bad again. I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch.
Keep swearing.
I'm not wrong. Like you start swearing and then it clears up.
While you resolve that, I'm gonna. Did Gideon bring anything weapon-wise, or are you like just the coat for defense?
He always has a syringe and like 5 scalpels on him.
Gotcha. Love that. Did you bring the specialized stake rounds that you made, or are those like?
Oh, I just figured I always had them. I figured I always have them with me just in case, even though I can't shoot them.
I had to ask for clarity's purposes. Because I didn't want to, like, have the gotcha of, you didn't say you brought it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How-
Valencia did bring something.
What did Valencia bring?
Well, if you remember when we were building her, we did say that she did in fact have the power of gun. And that she had a little handgun on her.
You've got, like, a, holdout 22.
Well, it's what I'm looking at, like, the Sig Sauer P365. I don't know. I was just looking at these tiny little handguns. No, you know, we'll just say it's like fucking Glock. It's a Glock. That's literally what they're called, Glocks.
Oh
So,
Bring the gun from Battlefield 1 that's like this small.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know how small it is just because I see a picture of the gun.
I'm imagining, like, Valencia having one of those, like a 22, that's, like, the Saturday night special, like, thing you can hide in your purse.
Yeah, like, no, it's literally like this. This in her purse. Like, you know.
Oh, it's just a straight up gun. Just the generic
it's a gun. It's a gun. It does its job. It's small.
This is a gun. Okay.
I mean,
Understood.
you know. So, I mean,
it's-
the handle's not too big compared to some of the other compact pistols.
Gotcha.
So, it's a little bit easier to...
I imagine you have, like, a clutch purse that's just the gun.
Oh, no, that's what the clutch purse in the picture is. It has just the gun in it.
I love that. That's awful.
The gun and her phone.
Yep.
So,
You know, the necessities.
yeah. And, I mean, because there's no pockets, obviously. I mean,
Oh,
come on.
naturally. Ken, how are you audio-wise?
Terrible
Yeah?
is
That's
the
how
answer
you're-
to that question. Terrible.
All I heard was,
Yeah.
I just no.
Oh? I heard the no.
That's all I s- no.
Nope, you're gone again.
Look at the chat, assholes. Oh my god. Jay brought two pistols and is wearing a very nice black suit.
Oh, rest in peace, Ken's audio.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Ken. I'll actually be right back. I have to grab a thing. But
I wonder if like one of us can just like call Ken on the phone.
And
Sad.
just put the phone up to the microphone.
be right back.
Yeah. Like, do you want us to do that, Ken? And just like have the phone on speaker? It's not. It's just calling you. I mean, as long as you don't like have like minutes issues on your phone, like, because I don't know if that's still a thing. Oh. Sorry, buddy.
I don't know. I feel like Azura is coming out harsher than intended today.
Oh no. I think like literally
I think everyone needs a little vinegar.
I think so too. I think that Azura is coming out harsh today because like you were up to date with like the gala. I mean, that would have been a stain for you if you were there.
Mm.
So I think the harshness is 100% justified. I mean, some of the roasting is a bit far, but I'm loving it. Okay.
Mm.
Hi, I'm back.
Also, I hate that the mask says Supreme. Like, get out.
Okay, well his mask doesn't say Supreme.
Uh-huh.
Listen, he's an art kid. You think he can afford to have anything with Supreme on it?
Oh no, it's like it's the counterfeit.
He stitches it on himself.
Yeah.
That you learned how to do iron-on just for that.
He bought a cricket just for that.
Okay. Okay. So, you guys have met up. Is everything okay with Ken?
We're going to use the Gen chat, and Ken will be text-based for the rest of the day.
Okay. I will have my tab open to that and pay attention to you, Ken, because I appreciate you. And I'm sorry your computer's being bad.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's my internet.
We heard you.
What?
Yeah, you're
My,
coming in
I'm
great.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I plugged into the Ethernet cable.
There you go.
Damn.
I'm not on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
coming through really
Alright.
clear.
I don't know.
Chris.
My internet is garbage. It's constantly going between it's like red, green, red, green.
I feel like Discord some of it too.
Huh.
Discord pisses me off.
So the four of you, you've met up, you formed a squad and headed your way towards this club. And yeah,
Oh, there's going to be a conversation first.
what's that walk and talk look like?
First, like I've sent just a couple of surveillance photos of the building to everybody's phones. I've highlighted the exits. I just
Yep.
Did
you contact Vega to meet you, or are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But as I know I've said it before, I don't know if it's carried the full weight. Nabokov is an incredibly dangerous guy. He's not just the reason I'm here in Boston, he's the reason I'm here. And it's just I ran into him when I was still human. Still in the military. He ended up taking out my entire unit. Well, including me. But some of the other people in the area felt that I had some skills and it could be of use. But he's incredibly dangerous. It's not that I don't think any of you are capable on your own. I just want to limit any potential damage. I've lost enough people I care about to this guy. I don't really want his body count to get any higher. So I don't know exactly how I'm coming across, but it doesn't matter. It's I just want this could potentially be a bad situation. I just want to make sure you don't have to follow it, but protocol for a situation would be make sure you always have an exit in view. Don't go to any enclosed rooms, especially with, groups of people you don't know. Try to keep an eye line with each other. And, keep your phones on. If there's ever a text saying 911 or SOS, everybody clear out immediately. Don't wait. I know, Felix, your instinct would be to pull your friends out. If they're close, fine, but don't go running further in because things could get very bad very quickly.
If things go south, we run.
Yeah.
I can do that at least. Vega sort of pops up.
Yeah.
You had this conversation with your four friends, and Vega materializes out of nowhere and says that.
Oh, yeah.
God, don't do
thanks.
that.
That's so cool! Terrifying, but so cool!
So Vega.
Honestly, I have a feeling Gideon's going to be here somewhere, but he's kind of a wild card.
I mean, how wild is the card if it runs into a closet?
Ooh.
Vega's
I
just
meant-
like, I feel like I'm missing context, but that sounded mean. I like it.
It wasn't mean. He's not a wild card. It's just he's Gideon, He does Gideon things.
Thank you, Ariel. That's where my brain went.
Yep. Wild card, bitches! Sorry.
We love that. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, let's go to a party.
Vega's like, cool. And he pulls his gator up, has Hoodie. Like, if he has like a set where if he can be seen and not be like, ew, gross, what is the fuck is that? But that's like, he's very like covered up. You see he's got like headphones like mine on the outside, keeping the hoodie down. That are plugged into nothing, and he's just like kind of, this is his like, this is my human fit.
Hell yes to that. Yeah.
I just saw that when I was looking for mine, and I'm like, holy shit. How cool is this?
That's
Literally,
fucking awesome. Probably more in like the
gator.
black to gray scale, but yeah.
Yeah, that, but in,
I love that.
That is like
gray.
That is awesome. Yeah.
One, very
Right.
pretty. Two,
I love that.
pockets. Oops, all pockets. Love that.
Probably just with practical shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some combat boots on there. No.
All right.
But yeah.
It's the same color scheme, but you just have it with Tim's.
Yeah.
I hate that. Thanks.
Valencia just like looks over and just, we got Rat Boy, we got Azira, we have Thin Blood, Felix, and we have Jay. And she then turns and says, "So are we splitting up?"
I would like to maintain like don't go alone, I think is probably the best advice I can give. But
system.
yeah.
Jay, would you like to go with Felix?
I mean, I assumed that was what was going to be happening.
I mean, unless you want him, Valencia.
Valencia just gives like a really this coy smile, and she's like, "Oh well, I don't know, Felix. I might want you instead."
Ooh, barking up the wrong tree there.
Yes, I just mean as
What if I want to hang out with the rich lady?
yeah. I mean,
You could hang out with the rich lady. I wanted to be your buddy, but Valencia's real big into money, so like, she's the woman to talk to.
All right, so Jay's going with Felix. Vega, how do your little friends work? Can you use them as messengers?
I mean, if I handwrite a note and handed it to one of them, it's not like I can talk through them, but I can hear
Like,
through them.
bite somebody on the foot, right?
He like pulls a full rat out of his pocket. He's like, yeah, I could do that. He puts the rat back into like the kangaroo pouch on his feet.
Everything's fine. 2 bites. Just get up.
It's like, oh, I already have all your numbers. As you all receive a text from.
Of course he does. How about this? Valencia opens up her clutch. You can see the fucking Glock and her phone. And there's also a little bit of rum in there. She goes, "Would one of your guys fit in here?"
He like checks. He pulls a different rat out of a different like side hip pouch. He's like,
It's fucking.
How
weird
many
in
of those
there.
do you have?
You telling me you don't have pocket rats? I.
Most people know.
This one is Kim. She's very little. She can fit. They have names.
Okay, Kim, why don't you hop on in? If anything happens to me, I'll just send Kim over to fetch you. How about that? I figure you and Ajira are the stealthy types. Might be good if you work together.
Oh, just because I can go invisible and she can go invisible, we have to hang out together?
But you could definitely
Yes.
not be dragged down by somebody who, let's just say, is a little more noticeable.
I get it. I get it. Everybody freaks out when they see the bat nose.
I mean, I kind of thought it was cool.
I can assure you, Vega. If she pauses, just says, you know, looks aren't everything.
And Shura bursts out laughing at that one.
I'm laughing.
Honestly, Jay does too. Like,
Listen.
are you?
Listen,
Roll for
I get it.
microaggression against the
Listen,
Nosferatu.
I get it. I'm very beautiful. I'm very beautiful.
He said looks so better.
I know. All right. But what
I love it that it's like Azira laughs, Jay laughs, and then you pan to Felix, who looks at the camera like he's on The Office.
Oh my god.
Like his soul left his
Oh,
body in that
no.
moment. Like
No.
I know she did not.
All right. Let me rephrase that. Looks don't matter in my judgment of your character. All right.
Oh, okay.
And hey, Vega,
Jay laughs.
there's
Jay continues laughing.
I mean, Vega, look at it this way. How many people are there on the planet? I'm sure somebody finds you hot.
Yeah, but they're on the internet, and I've seen monster fuckers online, and I'm not comfortable with that.
All right. I'm just gonna take Kim.
Felix blushes and says nothing because now he's embarrassed.
Now
Like,
Pose.
that's not exactly what I meant. But voice crack
Voice
and everything. Voice crack and
crack.
everything.
Look, Venom 2021 just came out, and people are horny on Maine about the Goo Man. I get it. They're out there.
I am also horny on Maine. That's Ken's.
Jay,
What is
To be
what is the date
Just-
in game?
I believe.
gonna
Actually, no, Venom
expose
hasn't
myself
come
right
out
there.
yet.
I just want to know what is the date in game for my own
Oh.
personal.
Oh, yeah. Shit, where's my book? I didn't bring my book. I have it written down too. If you cannot find it, Liz.
I don't have it in my head.
All right, let me grab because this is just the next day, right?
Yeah, I want to say it means
The-
25th.
No.
Okay.
No. Wait. I got it. I got my book.
There's only one reason.
24th.
24th.
I was close.
You were, but you were wrong.
The only reason I am keeping tabs. The only reason I am keeping tabs is for my own personal reasons of Felix's birthday is in game September 30th, and now I'm just like, he has not told anyone in the coterie his birthday, so I'm just like, what horrible things are going to happen on the 30th?
Oh my
We'll
gosh.
see.
Isn't that? Are there 30?
No, it's
30
the day
days
before
past
Elysium.
Oh.
It's the night before Elysium, so.
Twas the night before these. All right. So
Love
are
that.
we entering separately?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
So I just go through the main entrance. Act like a party goer.
Yep.
Great.
You enter this place, and you are definitely better dressed than everyone in here.
Well, before I enter, because there's a line, right?
No, there's no line.
Fuck. All right. Well, Valencia's just gonna try to find like a a group of girls who may
Well,
be.
Okay, correction. You're largely better dressed, but there are definitely some that are like extra doing like club fit that you can tell are like you're a little bit more with that gown you sent. That's a little more like ballroom, and this is a lot more like fancy leathers and like all that kind of stuff. You're definitely not
Gown.
out of
It's like a
place.
long jacket
Yeah. Okay.
with like a skimpy thing underneath it.
Yeah. It's definitely on brand, but it's a little like to the side.
Yeah. So, Lenci's just gonna try to find like a group of people just like having a good time, and just like linger with them, strike up conversation, blend in.
Yeah. Uh
Is Valencia capable of blending in?
I mean, when it's crowded enough,
It's
and dark
this
enough.
isn't like wall to wall packed, but it's definitely like there's people.
She can position herself so that she can only be viewed from certain angles to people outside of like the circle she's speaking to.
Yeah. You find a group
know?
you're
That's
reasonably
why
certain
she's wearing all black.
you're reasonably certain these are all kind. They're like humans and stuff.
Like they're humans?
Or are you trying to find kindred?
I mean,
You
humans were invited?
you didn't get the full information, but there are humans here. You find immediately like you can smell like this doesn't smell like a vampire party. This like there are people like you can like you eagle-eyed looking around the room trying to find people. You can actually find like people have gone off and there's very obvious feeding happening in a few places.
Okay, wait. Now that I know there's humans here, it kind of changes something for me. Fuck. Okay. Valencia kind of wants to pull aside one of the just a human woman
Uh-huh.
who kind of seems to be with friends.
Yeah.
Actually, no, she's not with fucking friends. Not with friends. One of those foolish women who goes to a party alone.
You can definitely find that. There's young girl got like a
Foolish
punk
me,
pixie cut denim jacket.
All right, Valencia's gonna just say, pull her, eye contact, and say, "Hey, can we go find a dark corner somewhere?"
Yeah, totally.
All right. Valencia's gonna take this. Was it a woman?
Yeah, young girl.
All right. Take this young woman into the corner, and making sure that she's. I mean, it could look like feeding. She doesn't really care about that. But what she actually wants to do is, hold on, I gotta read this. I don't know if I should do this on a kindred or a human. I'm afraid to use my abilities on kindred in this situation.
What are you trying to do?
Okay. All right. Sorry. Can we go back? I want to find a kindred woman.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm making this decision. It's kind of riskier, but
yeah, you see there's a group of people talking, and there's somebody who she's very like pretty and like in that like punk rock kind of way. Like she's got the Skrillex cut, like where the shaved side, long hair. She has like a like sort of vest on, like ripped leggings, sort of platform boots. You find somebody who's very clearly like a vampire holding court over some humans, trying to decide who she wants to snack on.
all right. So Valencia walks up and just like very suggestively says, "I my, quite a feast you've prepared."
I mean, they're easy on the eyes. Did
Yeah,
you want
they're
to
all
share?
right.
Is that what you're trying to do?
instead of sharing our food, I was thinking of sharing something else.
I mean, I'm bi if that's what you're asking.
Don't make a joke. Don't make a joke, Miriam. Okay. Valencia's like, so is that a yes?
What do you want? What are you asking?
How about you and I find a dark corner somewhere?
Oh my god. I
We can get back to
and do
dinner
what,
later.
huh?
Come with me and find out. She gives a wink. Not like that.
Let's make that
In like a sexy way. I'm incapable of doing that.
Let's make this a roll, because I don't think
Okay.
you can. This another vampire, you can be like.
Yeah, no. I'm not using any abilities right now. So I'm just beautiful.
I'm gonna
What
make
am
a
I
roll
rolling?
for this person. You're going to be rolling. I'm either going to make this persuasion or subterfuge.
Because subterfuge, I have that specialty
You do.
that we call seduction.
Let's go manipulation, subterfuge, and they are going to be rolling insight and wits here against you. I have their
Okay,
dice pool here.
I'm adding 2 extra dice because I'm so stuck. Keep it that.
5, huh?
Don't say it like that. Oh my God.
I'm impressed. No,
Okay.
because they rolled 4, and I was like, haha, you're not gonna get me here.
Oh!
It's like, you know what? I'm intrigued. What do you? What do you? What do you want?
No, let's stop talking. Come over here.
Okay. What are you gonna do? What is the play here?
All right, here's the play. Valencia's gonna let it get a little heated. You know what I mean? And then she's going to
Spicy.
she's going to, in the heat of a moment, attempt to hold on, I need to read this one more time. Attempt to use the forgetful mind and rewrite this kindred's memories as if we're both close friends and we came to this party together.
Damn, there's that gaslight. This is probably going to be very difficult, just because.
I mean, she's wrapped up in the moment too. Let's be real. I earned something there. Something. I'm just saying.
Yeah. There's intelligence and resolve to resist you. Each point of margin allows to add or remove additional memories. Okay. I have my dice pool for her right here. You need to roll dominate and manipulate, which is 7 dice for you. Okay. So if you hit the little dice emblem in the top corner of your screen, you can get it to roll it for you.
Yep. Plus. Oh, I'm so nervous! Ah! Okay, wait. I'm gonna spend a willpower to, fuck, what is this?
Hold on.
Did I do it the wrong way again?
Yeah.
God damn it.
There you go. You've burnt a willpower to re-roll those 3 dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll 3. 1 success out of those then.
Okay. That is 5 successes for you. There's no bloody critical. There's nothing like that. That is a margin of 5 successes.
What is that?
They rolled 6 dice and not a 1 passed.
Gaslighting queen. Gaslighting queen. We stand.
God.
So,
You really said I came here to gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
okay. So each point of margin you get to add so you get to like add several like encounters to this person's mind of like
Okay.
why you know each other.
So the first one was that like us meeting in like a fucking record shop, and like
Oh my
her first
god.
impression of me was like, why is she here? She's dressed way too well. And then like she saw I was picking out some cool music, and we got to talking, and we really hit it off.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one is like, you know, us going out and hunting together.
Mm-hmm.
The third one is her being upset about something happening, like a friend betraying her or whatever, and she calls
Confiding in
Valencia.
you?
Huh?
And confiding in you about it?
Confiding in me. Valencia's the shoulder she cries on.
Blood
Okay.
tears pouring down her face.
Yes, yes. The fourth one is just like us shooting the shit,
Mm-hmm.
and the fifth is her hitting me up to come with her to this party. And the sixth is rewriting everything that just happened to
Gotcha.
just us hanging out and having, you know, just talking and waiting to see what happens.
Yeah. That's oh shit.
I have to do a rouse check, by the way.
You do.
So, glad I ate. Yeah. Glad I ate. She's back to 3 hunger, but that's okay! That's the first time I was able to use that ability. So, I'm pretty happy.
That was bonkers.
I've been so scared to use it, especially on a kindred. So, I feel pretty exhilarated right now.
Yeah.
We've achieved the gaslight.
You've done it. This is the character build that this is what it was built for.
Yep.
That's so funny. I didn't think this would be the place we'd do that, but are you just continuing your previous action, or are you
No. I
after the
rewrote it.
Okay.
I rewrote it so we're just there together
Okay.
as friends. Valencia knows how to use all his tools. Okay.
Okay. This party's going to be great. Like, I've been hearing stuff about this guy.
Really? Like what? I mean, you just told me to come with you.
I know. Like, I know. You're one of the other guys, but it's cool. If we can bring you over to us, it's great. Like,
I mean, how long have we known each other? I think we see a lot of things in common.
she kind of blue screens for a second, trying to remember. Like,
I know, it's been that long. It feels like forever. But, hey, did you want to go look at the snacks?
Oh, I'm hungry.
Alright. I ate before. You know how I am. I'm a bit picky. So, you know, if you need any help, let me know. I'm just gonna stand by you like always.
Never got her name at any point in that conversation.
No, never! Didn't even think about it. She doesn't need her name. Fuck it.
Although you don't,
Bestie.
you don't need her name.
Bestie. So true, bestie. She doesn't say that, but thinks it. Yeah, let's go look around. So that's what Valencia. That's
Yeah.
how Valencia's blending in. She doesn't need a fucking partner. She makes one.
Love that.
Just
Amazing.
if you don't have a buddy, gaslighting one will do just fine.
That's awful.
Store-bought fine.
I love that. Yeah, this music, dancing, that whole horrible thing just happened. I love that. What's our boy Felix doing as soon as he hits the floor? Yeah, it's this kind of dingy club, very DIY. There's a stage.
Okay. The first thing Felix would do is he would look around the crowd just to see if he sees Sky at all. Like he's not like just glancing around.
Let's let's make that a thing. Let's go wits and awareness. Just like quick, like flitting your eyes. If you can spot some.
Where is...
Character sheet.
Yeah, I never remember where awareness is, but I got it.
It's, yeah, awareness is right beneath your specialty.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes, not bad. This is... Yeah, this is... There's a lot of people dancing. You notice a person definitely, like, deep in the middle of the crowd, just coated in glow sticks.
Oh.
Just, like,
Oh,
glow
dear.
stick bands all up and down, like...
Is that them?
A little bit.
Alright. Well, they're having the time of their life, so...
Yeah, they're just like...
Um...
Ow. I almost yanked the other cat ear off.
I mean... He has at least a line of sight on Sky. And so at the moment, nothing bad is happening to them.
Yeah.
So
They're just
he's
like...
gonna...
Yeah, they're dancing, like... Having all that fun stuff.
He's gonna turn to Jay and go, "Wanna dance? I don't know. We're blending, right? Blending, right?"
Jay looks like a little taken aback. He's like, what? What? Oh no. Oh no. What is Felix doing? What is this dance? What was that dancing, Connor? Vibes only.
That was out of fashion
Oh.
when I got embraced.
We're
like,
vibing.
right? Like that. I don't. Like, yeah.
I don't know how kids dance at
Grew up
raves,
in-
Kennedy.
Just. Oh my god. It's just.
It's his
fucking
body's
TikTok
gyrating.
dances. It's just.
Oh, it's Felix's specialty because of Sky.
Oh no.
Oh. God.
I
But
do-
Yeah, I guess. Like. To be fair, Jay does go to clubs a lot, so Jay is actually very good at dancing.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they fucking get to it, and I guess they dance.
Yeah,
Why not?
give me either performance or athletics, whichever you prefer, with charisma or dex. If you want to like dance, like let's make it a thing. It's fun.
Athletics or performance.
Alright.
So just, what would that be? Just Dex?
Yes.
Just, do I get to add
Oh, 2
charisma to that?
successes.
Well, it's either athletics and dex, or athletics and charisma, or performance and charisma, or performance and dex.
So would I click it even if I have no dots, or do I
Yes.
just click the? Okay. Let's see. You know, if he does bad enough, he can just make it a new TikTok dance.
Ooh,
Just kidding. Just kidding.
love that.
Felix got the moves.
It's, yeah, you're both like, you're blending. You're not out of sorts. You're also not getting punched in the face in the middle of this like throng of people. It's a nice time. How's Ajira handling this? All of your friends have gone off like into the crowd in one way or another.
Yeah, I ask Vega if he can keep, a rat eye on each of them. Or at least on each of the, the two groups.
He pulls a different pocket rat out and he's like, okay, I need you to be very careful and not get stepped on. And I need you to go into the pocket of that weird kid over there, okay? And like, sends a different rat off.
Yeah. And then she's kind of gonna hug the edges of the building and like try to make a slow circuit around, just keeping an eye on people that are there, paying attention to any like closed doors and places where people could be, not hiding, but just
Yeah, you're getting a lay of the inside there. So there's the big entrance. There's a couple like fire exits on the side. That you have clocked those.
yeah.
You see,
She's just pretty tense in general.
one of the spots. There's like a foreman's office that has been like, you think is like some sort of like EQ booth or something. Or something entirely else, but there's you at least get a good look at the stage. This is like a thing that has been built here as opposed to everything else, which is kind of just we occupied an abandoned building.
Yep.
There's like stage and curtains and lights and all that up there. You have your eyes on are you looking more at the structure or the crowd?
Oh, the crowd.
You, like I said earlier, you see there are several like obvious feedings going on, or semi-obvious. Like, it's not like, hey, I'm in the middle of a crowd bite, but it's like somebody is very clearly either doing stuff or feeding or both in a couple different places.
Go club scene.
It's this is definitely the feel of a very illegal party.
Yeah.
Like, there are
nobody even tries to hide the drugs.
Yeah. There's all like your combat boots crunch on what is very obviously a syringe more than once as you're like rotating.
Oh, get in here.
Yeah, I think after a while you do actually spot Gideon attempting to dance. He's not bad at it, but he's dancing with somebody you don't recognize.
All right.
Wait for that conversation.
Love that. Yeah. It's a party that me, the human person, would never attend in my entire life.
Deadass.
God, it sounds like a nightmare, yeah.
Yeah. It's like
all of us antisocial people are like, ooh,
this is
a warehouse in Boston? Ooh.
This is cool for a story or a movie, but like, would I do that?
There's more than 3 other people? No, thank you.
During a panini? Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah.
No.
There are at least several people in masks. Some people are smart. But some of those are like the LED, like...
the people in masks we know are all the Nosferatu.
Maybe. Some humans are. I've just...
Out of shyness.
Mm.
It's a fictional 2021. COVID isn't real.
Yeah, COVID actually died at the end of 2020 in this timeline.
Man, I wish I was in that timeline.
Somebody mass manipulated the entire populace to actually wear their fucking masks.
Get the goddamn vaccine.
Love that. No.
I have to pee so bad. So I'm so sorry. I've had to pee ever since we entered the club, but I'm like, this is too good, but I have to walk away.
Totally good. That's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Yeah.
You guys don't have to wait for me.
But no, yeah, Ajira, this is definitely, this was not the Gideon scene at all. This is absolutely like, oh, this is unsafe. That's a health that's like that.
Yeah, like, I'm sure that door's chained shut. That is like a fire exit. That's no.
Yeah.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of OSHA violation.
Absolutely. You're like, there's just broken glass on the floor here. Like,
I'm pretty sure that person's dead on the floor.
You kick them, and it's like, oh no, they're just. Oh, that's what an overdose looks like.
Mhm.
Call.
Ha ha.
Can I call my mom and pick me up? I want to go home.
Yeah, this wasn't my scene when I was alive. Certainly not my scene now that I'm dead.
Yeah. It's definitely like, yikes.
It's against something. It's against some rules.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm trained for tactical situations. This is the absolute opposite of that.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a nightmare. There are no clear paths out. I can't tell who's,
Yeah.
What?
You're all sort of doing your respective, like, blending.
And now I have, 4 other people to keep an eye on.
Yeah. Who are having fun, apparently.
Gideon's dancing? I never thought I'd see that.
Are you going to approach him at all? Or are you doing something
I
else?
think I'll send a text. And just saying, hey, if you get a text saying 911 or SOS, just get the fuck out. Shit's going down.
Gideon doesn't look at his phone.
Oh, yeah. There's
Wow.
a lot of light and sound, and, like, it's...
I think at that point, she's kind of gonna, like, all of a sudden there's a voice over your shoulder. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh my god, I came up
Oh my god.
Charity is just like, oh, is this your friend?
Yeah. That's
I don't
quite a
mean
remember.
to interrupt your date, but can I just speak to him for just a minute?
I guess. Don't keep me waiting.
Don't worry.
Yeah, she's definitely smiling right now.
She's pouting a little bit, but, like, playfully.
There will absolutely be questions about that later. But, can you just keep your phone on and actually check it if you get a text? Because we don't know. Some shit might go down, and if at any point we think it's just safest not to be here anymore, I'm gonna send either, like, a 911 or an SOS, and just, haul ass out of here. Anyway, fun!
Yeah. Walks back.
Honestly, that rules. Power move. You just go back to Charity's like,
Awkwardly dancing.
yeah. Like, well, she seemed nice.
Well, she didn't want me here.
Well, isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are...
I mean, to be fair, I didn't want any of them there, but
Yeah, I think you felt a little snubbed, and you're just like, oh, dang.
Like, yeah, I know we haven't exactly had an easy time of it so far, but this guy is, like, levels above that, and already killed a lot of my friends, and I have some issues about that.
After, like, another, like, 20 minutes of party happening around you, there's, like, I don't know how to verbally describe the sound, but it's the, like, microphone feedback kind of thing coming from the stage as somebody pulls up, like, how's everybody doing tonight? The entire crowd. What? Well, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad. The party's gonna. I don't know how to be an MC at all. My brain is like.
I was trying to do the crowd noise that you could do when you, like, put your hands over your mouth. And, like... Yeah,
channel your inner Billy Porter.
Yeah.
Love that. Well, let's give it up for the man of the hour. And the DJ sort of
Ooh.
the one solitary boo.
No, she's not drawing attention to herself.
I love that though. The crowd continues to go nuts. The curtain, and you see, the DJ like puts on a track that is like, it's very clearly like music that would be the background of Russian military propaganda that has been turned into Russian techno, basically.
The worst.
That's like as like a sort of
It's weird that I know exactly what you mean.
yeah.
I know the Turkish version, but I don't know any Russian
like it's
ones.
not the Russian national anthem, but it's that same like
Yeah, you're like Tchaikovsky sort of vibe,
but has been anamorphed half. It's the anamorph that's halfway between Tchaikovsky and Skrillex, and it's the like stage 4 of that.
I can only think of that one TikTok that was like like EDM music, and then they like spliced in the announcement that Ronald Reagan had died, and then the beat drops.
Yep.
Like that's all I'm picturing in my head.
And yeah, you see this guy comes out. He is. He's not dressed for this party. He's dressed for whatever the hell he feels like. He's got like, olive long coat. All of the he's olive long coat. He's got like the like broom handle, not handle, the like broom like shoulder pads looking thing. There are no medals or things on the coat, but he's this tall, like well over 6 foot and change, tall, like long, like beard that's strong and maintained, and like scruff of black hair. You immediately are like, oh fuck, this is not like you may not have like been face to face with him in a while, but you're like, this is instantly Nabokov.
yeah.
Immediately.
Okay.
There is a record scratch for you emotionally.
There's some PTSD. Oy.
He
That bastard killed me.
I hate it when they kill me. He like does the like almost parade wave to the crowd.
Ugh.
And people, especially the like obviously vampiric amongst you, are like losing their fruit over him.
Losing their fruit. What a great saying.
It's fun. Crowd goes nuts. He's like, oh, please, you do me too much.
Ugh.
This is a wonderful evening. I'm so glad all of you are... Bit of a Russian accent. So glad I can see each and every one of you. Our numbers, our strength grows each and every night. We are a people, and we are a movement, and we are unbound. You are so... Like, he's using a lot of, like, positive us. Like, definitely not... Stuff that sounds like he's trying to be communist, but, like, whether or not... He's probably alive back when there were czars. Like, your knowledge on him, so... Sort of using that image, he's like... We are many, and we are strong. And there are those of us in power in the city who have been there for much too long, who have squandered that, who are trying to bite off far more than they can chew. And we are here because we would like to, as the youth say, eat the rich. And the crowd, like... As a bit of a foreword here, he's sort of propagandizing and like. Now I know they have. I'm not in a position to show off anything quite yet, but I know they plan to gather, and I know they're going to be all in one place all at one time. And I think that is a very foolish thing for them to do. Bah. These bourgeoisie and they're like, he trails off. Again, that like, bah. So, I have a bit of a appetizer for you for festivities kick off in a few days.
Yep. Called this one.
I have. I would like to welcome. I would like all of you to give us a very hearty welcome to a new brother of ours who has forsaken his past and offered to help us in the cause.
No.
And you see out from the curtains steps a very tall man, coated in bandages.
No.
Felix, you immediately are like, fuck. This is Raish.
Oh no!
No! Oh, way to ruin my everything, Liz. Way to
Fuck.
It's time to go!
Now, this person has revoked his overlords, his masters, as exchange because he wants a place in the movement. He sees the way the tides are turning, and our tides will be red, they will run, and he believes in our movement. But I cannot simply just take him for what he is. You see, children. The crowd is like, at least one of you in the crowd, like Charity next to you is like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like Charity's a little like, wait, what's about to happen next to you?
Yeah.
I have a treat for you, and a bit of a, what's the word I'm going for? Raish is like, okay. To prove your loyalty to, I have a little test for you.
Oh no.
He signals to somebody off stage. Down from the ceiling, like from like a hidden spot, on a rope.
No.
Is the very unconscious form of the sheriff.
No.
Oh no.
You have a
Valencia
question?
has
Oh, no.
Valencia has her iPhone out and she's recording.
There is very obviously a hunk of wood in his heart.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
And he is being... Again, it's the SpongeBob being held up by the rope. The sheriff is...
Oh no!
The sheriff in torpor is being lowered down onto the stage.
Liz. Elizabeth. Don't you what? No.
And his sire.
Say that again?
World Star.
Jay would like to take a picture and send it to his and text it to his sire
Oh damn.
with the message. This is bad.
Yeah, Azira, like, I know
And
Felix
also
already sent the first text, but is
text-
definitely like...
It's the address.
Mm-hmm.
what is this you're doing? Are you like sending the SOS? Everybody bounce.
Yeah, it's time to not like. I think the message is quietly make your way towards the exits.
Like Felix sent the text,
but yeah, Felix pulled the SOS.
Oh damn. So
and this shit is gonna get bad.
Yeah, you. So the plan is for everybody to bounce.
Yeah, that's Azira wants to be gone.
Gotcha.
Is she? If she stays to watch this, it's gonna like that's definitely gonna be like some clan banes there, and also who knows what this crowd's gonna do.
As part of the Baron's speech, is Nabokov. He's like, "You, Raish, to prove your loyalty to us, have a simple test." He like takes the unconscious sheriff by his bald head and like cranes his neck to the side, and he's just like, "You know, I have some friends who did this trick plenty of times. You know, the sheriff, I know you and the crowd live in fear of this, from this, the sheriff and his cronies. Of some people call this the amaranth, others know it more as diablerie, but you will partake of the sheriff." Like,
you know that scene in Lion Witch in the Wardrobe where they kill Aslan and all the creatures go fucking mad?
Yeah.
That's
what you're afraid of?
Yeah!
Yup.
Valencia is still just, in one of the back, farther away areas, just recording on her phone. She's ignoring the texts.
Love that. How does Gideon feel right now?
He's watching Charity's reactions, but hasn't checked his phone yet.
She is like, there is a bit of disgust. Like, what the that's not what we do. What the fuck? Like, she is in disbelief at this.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna stand there for now.
Love that. Yeah, Valencia's recording. You are intently watching Charity's reaction. Is Jay... Jay, what is your play here?
So he sent the text to his sire.
Mm-hmm.
And like is holding Felix's hand and because no, and he is like his shoulder keep a straight face and not raise any like visual alarms, but he is not in a good way right now because I think that like his relationship with Malcolm, as like professional as it might be, like he has a soft spot for him, and he can't see this. He can't watch this happen, and he knows he can't do anything about it. Fuck you, Lizzie. Monster.
My assumption is that y'all would like fuck around and find out. This is even better.
God.
To be fair, historically speaking, we have tested that assumption at our earliest convenience, and it has turned into a massive inconvenience for all of us every single time. So, yeah.
Let's be honest, we all thought this was gonna happen. Or at least,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be this
like
way. This, I don't...
No, I said if the sheriff's gonna be there, he's gonna be there as, like, the example to the...
Yeah.
When it was Raish, I seriously thought that Malcolm had, like, turned to the other side.
Yeah. was like, that doesn't seem.
See, I thought it would be that Malcolm was like tortured and turned to the other side.
Dominated, bloodbound.
You know, diablerie
Yeah,
was
something
not
like
on my
that.
list of things that were gonna happen today.
Yeah, I think Azura's trying to get an eye on everybody else and, like, start not, like, rushing to the exits. Just kind of like, oh, hey, I saw a person over there I need to talk to. And, like, try to, like, not make it obvious that we're, like, oh shit, bugging out.
Yeah.
But definitely is looking for Felix and Jay.
You feel there is like a sense in the crowd that there's that like moment of anticipation, like, oh, like everybody's inching a little bit closer to the stage as this is happening. Like, this is insane.
But yeah, I'm kind of the same mind as Jay. Like, there's nothing I can do. And if we stay here, things are gonna spiral out of control. Yeah, that's. I mean, at least for me, watching that happen is gonna trigger some things.
Yeah.
Like, or clan wise.
Okay. Man, I really wish I knew how to get blood without stabbing people, so I could actually use my alchemy. But can I get a quick scan of the crowd to see if there would be a way for Felix to kind of like pull Jay out and not have it be super obvious? Like, he's looking at the crowd and he's like, how do I make this look?
I think that would be a stealth and composure check to like try and dip out, but like casually.
Yeah,
Fair.
we're
I'd
going
probably have to do that too then.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
So stealth and composure.
I'm gonna make.
How does
Sorry.
how would helping with that look like with Felix's like?
Do you have training in stealth?
Me
I don't.
or who?
I don't think
Jay.
so. 1 second. Let me check.
You do not.
I don't know. Could we make a case for survival? Because that seems very on point here.
Survival is more like finding things that are useful, like
Like an exit?
oh my god. You know what?
Rolled! She got you!
You got me. That I will accept that. You
Okay, so I'm rolling stealth and composure.
Yep. The other two can do survival and composure if they so wish.
Shit. Okay. Only 2 successes.
Are you comfortable
So
with
am
that?
I rolling for that as well?
Yeah. You can do survival and composure instead if you wish.
Oh, 4 successes from Azira.
Damn.
Keeping a handle on it. Cool, calm, and collected.
I have a 3 in survival.
Oh, composure twice.
Oh shit! I didn't do that. My bad. Fucking.
I think that's one too many.
What is happening?
Well, it's
Well, it'd still
composure
be
and
3
composure.
successes.
It should be survival and composure, not composure twice.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Ah!
Okay.
Hey, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get 4
okay.
successes.
4 successes. Yeah. You are smooth with it.
I got the same.
The two of you are like Ajira. You were already ready to go as soon as you entered the building, and you are definitely like able to rotate to the exit. Are you going to the main exit or a fire exit?
I am actually, like, I am trying to go to the closest, whatever's closest to me, but I am also, like, if I can see Jay and Felix as they're making their way out, I want to, like, scoot in their direction.
Mm-hmm. Where are Jay and Felix? What exit are you guys heading to?
Because I don't know where you guys were dancing, or where you were in relation to the
Are
room.
you heading out the way you came, or you guys didn't make a point to like look for fire exits and alternative stuff? Because it's not like the exit signs are well lit or anything.
Tell me if this is too much. Jay kind of wants to make it look like whatever. And like I guess head towards like the way we came in.
Okay.
You cut out for me after you said Jay was making it look like, and then I got dead air, and then I got main exit.
Is that what everybody else got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, you're fine. Just what was it? What were
That
you trying to
came
make
in
it look like?
crystal.
To make it look. Yeah, no. No, I know. I'm like fuck. I have to repeat myself. He wants to make it look like they're other.
Look like what? Sorry.
Damn it! Like they're
Just
heading
text
home.
it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, duh. Okay.
Mm.
That one was just on me not knowing how words are.
If you had your camera on, you could do like a, you know.
Yeah, Felix is going to use his stealth and
With the
composure.
That's definitely like what you can kind of.
Yeah, like how do I insinuate that we're going home, you know?
Mm.
Like Jay has his arm like draped over Felix's shoulder and is like leaning in, like mocking conversation. Like
Felix is
he's laying it on thick.
Felix is trying to lay it on thick, but you can't. He's laughing more than he can do anything else.
Love that.
Then yeah, Azure will head to the closest like fire exit and will send a text as soon as she's out the door.
Yep.
Like
How's Valencia doing? You have your friend
Valencia's-
who's very interested in what's going on.
Valencia's staying. She has her camera out. She's going to record this whole thing as secretly as possible. I mean, pretty easy since, all eyes are on the stage.
Yeah. You see, there is a sudden like gasp.
Her eyes
that
get a little
goes
bit
through the
sharp.
crowd as you see Raish fangs out, chomps into the sheriff's neck. You see, like, before he says that, he's like, Malcolm, I did always hate you. And then just
Oh
chomps into him.
no.
There is no reaction from the sheriff, as he is in torpor currently. And very quickly, maybe a few minutes, the crowd, like, there's like a gasp in the crowd again, as like, it is very obvious that,
Right, aren't there humans here?
There's humans
there's
here.
humans here, and they're like, what? Some of it's like, what the fuck, but a lot of them are high and like really, really into whatever the fuck is going on.
I don't think there's a risk to the
this is
masquerade.
such a performance piece, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a risk to the masquerade because I am
They're all
90%
gonna get
confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Valencia is recording the human presence there as well. She has like a quick swipe, and then she goes
And
up
then,
back on stage.
yeah, you see, this is a couple minutes. Raish, snaps his head back, like, blood just. His bandages that are on his face are just crimson. And the sheriff's body falls limply. And you all see within those of you that are watching the stage, within
Yeah, just Gideon Valencia, right?
within 5 seconds, age begins to rapidly catch up to the sheriff as the final death is brought upon him. And, like, this isn't like Buffy where a vampire gets staked and instantly turns into a cloud of ash, but, like, goes from, fresh corpse to pile of bone and ash in, like less than like 5 minutes. Like all of the years catch up to the sheriff, and he is gone. There's just his cloak, his mechanical arm is there, but like appeared to have tarnished like immediately, and like it catching up with him with his vitae, like there is a it like catches up immediately with him as well, and the sheriff is no more. He has met the final death. And the crowd the crowd was relatively silent and leaning forward, and immediately most of the crowd that you like, there is a cheer of like, yeah, fuck that guy. That guy killed my girlfriend. Like everybody like loses their mind. They're so happy that this person is dead. And like the crowd.
Well,
Nabokov say anything else during this performance?
He was dead silent, letting this all happen. He's like, he lets the crowd go apeshit for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then he does the like slow golf clap. He's like, brother, welcome to the Unbound. He like claps him on the back, and like Raish is kind of like, in all this, Raish is deeply unrepentant. He's like,
Right.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Like that guy.
big, strong, like predator handshake between the two of them. He's like, welcome to the Brotherhood. You have proven yourself to us. I will meet with you tomorrow evening to discuss the finals of our plans. But as for the rest of you, eat, drink, be merry, and basically he's like, and prepare yourselves for war. And just the crowd like goes apeshit, and like he gives that line, and the DJ like puts the levels all the way back up.
Yeah.
And like crowd goes wild.
This is when Valencia slips out.
Yeah.
Saves that video.
Gideon, you're there with Charity. She is like, she is shocked. She is like almost trying to hold back tears is like her emotional level. Like she is like, there's something sick. She like, you can tell, like, hand over mouth, she feels sick having watched that.
We should get out of here.
I
Just in the most deadpan. Just
yeah, you feel her hand in yours, and it's just like she's kind of gone limp about it. And
let's go.
yeah, you kind of lead her out of there. The party goes from like, you feel there is like near frenzy in the air, as like everybody has like, they just watched a fucking murder happen and everybody is losing their mind. And like, this party went from weird and illegal to like, how have the cops not been called yet? Like, you feel like this warehouse may not be standing by the morning. How people, like, the mood has shifted.
Zero's gonna throw a ping in the map, and the pin in the map, basically where we had met before we came in, and just have a car available. As soon as she catches up to Jay and Felix, it's just kind of look at Jay and not say anything, just kind of put a hand on his shoulder.
Jay,
Uh,
before you
Jay kind of
you
like Jay.
what
Oh
are,
no.
what are you saying? Then I will.
Well, I was just gonna say that he just like smiles weakly and acknowledges the gesture.
Jay, you get a ping on your phone. If I recall correctly, it would be your job to save him.
Fuck this guy.
An asshole.
Fuck this guy.
Oh no, Ken, you got so mad you killed your
Jay
internet.
text back. God damn it.
No, you're good. I can hear you.
I can hear you again.
Hello.
Yes, you're good.
Okay, cool. Jay texts back. That's a death sentence. For yeah, that's just what he says. Er,
Okay, you're cut out completely now.
Like
That's a death sentence. That's
was
what he
it?
says.
that's it. That's all he said.
Yep.
Okay.
That was it.
No reply.
Said nothing.
Love that.
Great. Awesome. Fuck this guy.
Because
Jay puts his
Azira
phone
could
on
see that
silent.
over your shoulder. Like,
Yeah.
so to be fair, you didn't have a very good role model either. And then nods at Felix.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just Felix has. I know he always has like the deer in the headlight look, but like he really does look like a deer in the headlights right now. Of just like, you ever get so emotionally overwhelmed that you do not know how to process the situation anymore, and you're just like, that is where he's at. Where he does not know how to process what he just saw.
yeah, Azira's just kind of gonna help navigate the two. I mean, Jay's okay, but like, kind of give him the nod and like they on the other side of Felix, so that it's
Yeah.
like middle.
Don't worry, he's gotten good. He's gotten very good at working through an emotional extreme. He's like, I can't process this anymore, but I have to keep moving or I'll die.
No, it's just that the combat vet is like, all right,
Yeah.
we've got to get these guys to a safe place.
You guys are
And
like a
then-
block or two away, and Vega's just like, "Hey, what the fuck was that?
Right?
What the fuck was that?"
So you saw that too, right? That wasn't me hallucinating, right?
We
He straight up, yeah.
Let's hold this conversation till we get to a safer space.
Guess boss.
Vega is not doing well.
Yeah, he's also kind of in the center of the little, like, it's like, yeah, okay. It's a little bit, a little bit of a shepherding people at this point. And then, yeah, looking over the shoulder
Shelly,
to
how
see
does this always happen to you?
I mean, this one, it's like a nicer version
So
of shepherding versus Hargreaves. You do this or I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, this is like, all right, shit. This shit. All right, keep going. We've got to get these guys to like, we cannot stop here. We do not want to be overheard by anyone. Like, just keep going. We'll get in the car and then to the, wherever.
To
the gala, to our meeting spot.
Yeah.
Gideon, are you going to the pin that Azira dropped? Or are you going somewhere else?
I'll go to the pin and just tell Charity we're not safe here. Come with me.
She's like, yeah, no, She deep breath. She's like, that was not okay. How were they all okay with that?
I don't know.
And yeah, they all like sort of leads you with yeah, you everybody else who's there waiting for the car see Gideon show up with somebody none of you save for Ajira have seen before. This very like gothy lady who has way more than 1,000-yard stare. So somewhere in like several kilometer yard stare.
She has seen all the way around the curvature of the Earth.
Yeah.
And
Gideon
yeah,
goes, "Well,
it's now gonna look for Valencia.
Valencia does not go to the pin. Instead, she just texts, I made it out. I'm alright. I need to go see DeLuna immediately.
Okay, and yeah, you'll just get an okay back. As we get in the car, I'm going to turn to Vega. Do you want to stay with us, or should we drop you back off with Riggs and
Yeah, he's like Riggs needs to hear about this.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask, it's okay to say no to this, but do you think you can get eyes on that meeting that they mentioned? I don't even know if Vega heard the meeting, or actually, shit, no.
Well, you guys didn't
Jira
hear
would
it.
not have heard about the meeting.
Mm-mm. Also, Valencia sends the text directly to Ajira. Warning, sending video. And then she sends the video.
Thanks.
You don't have to watch it. Here, I'll do this here.
Gideon will say, we need to get to our territory. We can go to the hospital, talk there. To the group,
Alright.
not on chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, and again, I think Ajira at that point is going to turn to Jared and say, is there somewhere we can drop you off? Or, again, the same offer with Vega, or would you prefer to stay with us?
I think Charity is going to stick with you guys. Vega he needs to talk with Riggs, talk with Sasha, and figure out their next plan.
And I think, we'll forward the video to Vega. It's just like, you shouldn't watch this, but in case they need.
Yeah.
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 I will do that. Yeah. I didn't see the rat memes until just now. You see Vega. Felix, you feel wriggling out of one of your pockets is just a whole rat you didn't know was there.
Felix is going to pet the rat.
Yeah,
And
this is Valencia's rat, by the way.
And call them very pretty.
Oh, your
Like-
baby.
I love that. Yeah. The rats return to Vega's various rat receptacles.
Felix will hand the rat over to Vega and go, thank you for trusting me with your friend.
Valencia still has the rat.
Oh, he recalled them.
What? No, she's in my purse. She can't get out.
Oh my
Stole a rat from him.
No, I just don't know if I'm safe yet. Okay, this is my only backup. But yeah, Valencia is gonna make her way to DeLuna's domain
Okay.
as swiftly as possible.
Yeah. Hold on. So everybody minus Valencia is heading back to the gallery.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys will all meet there. You're gonna have a discussion. Valencia, you make your way to DeLuna's domain. It's that nightclub, that rooftop nightclub that's very, very swanky. It's like 2 a.m. now.
Yeah.
So it's winding down.
Okay.
It's like, last call will be called in a couple minutes.
He's there though?
He's not currently there. But as you get up there, someone you might not recognize, but somebody who's like the maitre d' at this place. Ah, Miss Diaz. Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, I have some urgent business regarding a matter that Mr. DeLuna asked me to look into. He told me to report to him as soon as possible, and I'm here to deliver some information.
That. Very well. I will call him. And he pulls out a phone. Boss? Miss Diaz is here to see you. You said you asked her to do something? She has intel. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right this way, ma'am.
She follows.
Yeah, leads you, like, down off the rooftop into, like, his office building. And you see Vincent, this is his office. He is feet up on desk, like, leaned back in a, like, leaned all the way back in a chair. He has a cigarette that he's holding on to, just, I think, out of habit, largely. He's just like, Miss Diaz, to what do I owe the pleasure?
She gives a sweet smile, bows, says, I'm so grateful you're able to see me on such short notice. And then she gives, like, a pointed, like, look to the maitre d'.
You can go now, Reggie. Shoo-shoo. And his servant walks off.
Okay. So Valencia just walks up closer to the desk, and just says, "You've asked me to look into or keep my ear up to the ground about any signs of your underling, Raish."
You did. What?
You did.
What? Sorry.
Yeah.
What did you bring me? Sorry, this is me tripping up over my own words.
No, yeah, you're fine. Well, this may be in poor taste, but I actually caught sight of him during a different investigation into some other matters, and
Interesting.
Valencia just, like, pauses for a minute. It seems he's started to associate with some rather unpleasant individuals.
Is that so? Well, we
Yes,
hate to see that.
Yes, and in fact, I actually, my coterie and I were infiltrated this little event being held by some of the anarchs we were looking into, and lo and behold,
Don't tell me he went and turned tail. Is that it?
if only it was just that simple. I did take video, though I must warn you, it's not the most pleasant sight to see.
Go on.
Valencia just holds out her phone and shows the video. And just doesn't puts it down on the desk, doesn't touch it,
He
lets him look at it, volume on.
watches. Like,
And she is looking at his reaction the whole time. She's not looking at the video.
he is
She wants to see his-
absolutely like stone faced watching this
Yep.
entire thing. Like, cigarette in hand, not going back into mouth. Like, he is still watching it. And as you see Malcolm fall and like turn to dust, your video starts to end. He begins to laugh.
Oh shit.
Fuck. I always hated him. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh,
Oh,
bad.
no. Valencia, run!
Oh.
Valencia just gives like a slight smile. It's like, well, I just saw your, peon, I guess, your former
Yeah, no.
associate. And I figured you would like to know what he's been up to.
I think that counts as his 2 weeks.
Mm. Yes, I do think he's left for another company, so to speak.
Well, I would say I wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors, but he can go meet the sun.
Valencia gives like a charming little toothy smile.
That
Very
is-
well said, sir. Very well said.
Well, I don't like that.
Hmm.
I don't like looking at that.
No. Valencia just
I
takes the phone now.
I think the late Mr. O'Leary would have asked you to delete that because government, the Americans, but that's gross. Wow.
Don't worry.
This reaction he's having is giving me whiplash.
Valencia's
I am
like,
sweating.
would you like me to delete it, sir? What would you like?
Wow.
Because as we can both agree, I think O'Leary's wishes are no longer relevant.
Well, I remember.
Damn, girl.
I remember a time when they had to worry about the Second Inquisition, but
I highly
It'll be
doubt
fine.
any of the humans survived, honestly.
oh shit, were there humans there?
Mm-hmm. If you... Oh, I know you don't want to see the video again, but there were humans in the crowd, yes, but as I was making my way out, I don't think they made it out with,
Yeah.
so-and-so, eat and be merry.
Oh, that's bad. Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So would you like me to delete the video, sir?
Give me a. He like fishes around. He's like, he puts a thumb drive on the thing. He's like, is there any way you can like put that into here?
Oh, yes. I'll bring this back to you. It just might take me until tomorrow night.
Man was embraced in the 1920s. He doesn't really understand.
And was there anything else you'd like me to do with this information, sir?
There's this
can
cloud that has all of my data.
Clouds? It's me to the sky? Is there anything else you'd like of me, sir? Anything else you'd ask?
No. I mean, there's obviously a job opening, but I got some paperwork I gotta handle. I want to make it through the next couple nights.
Yes, it seems.
Come speak to me after Elysium opens, and I might, be able to fit you in my staff.
Well, it seems that, there might be some actions needed if we wanted to have Elysium. I don't know if You want to just keep this between us two? Or would you like me to deliver this information anywhere else?
I'm the one who's going to be holding on to this information. I know the prince does not wish to be bothered right now. Word on the street is she's not even in the city. She's very busy, with that whole Connecticut thing she cares about, with trying to divvy up domains in newly acquired Hartford. That's what the Elysium's all about, right?
Hmm.
Or
I don't know
Bastard
what
gets Wyndham
she
County.
sees in.
Yo, who gets through London?
Oh my god. Though I haven't heard all too many great things about Connecticut before our annexing,
Connecticut.
but
The casinos are a good place to get a bite to eat.
true. True. They have all kinds of food there. Alright. So Lencia just says, alright, so I can put this on the flash drive for you, and bring this to you tomorrow if you wanted to meet. I could just simply drop it off. I just don't know if you'd rather me hand it off in person.
Reginald, if I'm not here, should be able to take that from you.
The thing, the young one at the door?
Oh, I trust him implicitly.
Alright. Well, if you trust him, then who am I to judge your,
No.
judgment?
I trust him. And you see he, makes a gesture with his wrist.
She does like a fake. Oh. Alright.
The
But obviously, yeah.
The dignified laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Well, excellent. Then, I guess I will be stopping by tomorrow night. And I bid you a good evening.
Very well.
She bows.
Yeah, you head out of there. Smash cut to... We are at the gallery. You guys are in that boardroom.
We'll probably have stopped to get a cup of coffee or something if Felix, here.
Honestly, Felix is more concerned about Jay. Because,
Yeah, but I can't get Jay a cup of coffee.
That's fair. They stop at a Dunkin'. They stop at a Dunkin' and Felix uses his app because he wants the free points. He actually had a free drink. That's what it was.
I love that. You just get the worst look from Charity. She's like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, did you want some? He hands it, you want a sip?
She this kind of snaps her out of the stupor of no, what? No, I can't drink.
Okay. If you're lactose intolerant, you can just, it's okay. I'm sorry. This is oat milk, but Felix is trying to make jokes. You can tell that it's I need to do something because I cannot process it. So
Felix's
I'm gonna
hand
try.
is just shaking. Would you like a sip?
Gideon, you hear her whisper to you, "What the fuck is oat milk?"
Trust me, none of us know that.
Basically, you take oats, you soak them, you put them in a blender, you strain it out, and you take the liquid and
Damn.
it's to
knows
mimic
that.
milk.
I have about 15 more questions, but what the fuck? Yeah, you guys make it. Is this a hot coffee or an iced coffee, Felix?
You know that he is a depressed queer person living in 2021. It is an iced latte made with oat milk.
Is it pumpkin?
Oh wait. Oh yes, I was about to say it's pumpkin. It's pumpkin season. It's pumpkin season.
Love that.
An iced pumpkin latte from Dunkin'. You already know.
I love this just chain.
With the whipped cream on top.
Oh, you gotta have whipped cream.
Love that. cold foam.
Yes, the cold foam.
Oh yeah, because they have the pumpkin cold.
They do have the.
I love the specification we have on this. But yeah, the 5 of you minus Valencia are now within your territory. You're in the gallery. Boardroom?
Boardroom.
Yeah.
Valencia would go there if there's time, but
Yeah.
I think
she's
you will
not
be
there
there.
now.
You just arrive late.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Ajira is going to pull out a pair of headphones and quietly go to a different room and watch the video. Just to glean any more information because she wasn't in there at the time.
Once they're all set up in the boardroom, Felix is going to look at Calamity and go, "Who are you?" Sorry, Charity. Who are you?
Oh, hi. I'm Charity. House and Clan Tremere.
What'd you say, Ken?
I just said Felix. That's it.
Yeah.
I was like, no, buddy.
House and Clan Tremere. I've been working with Gideon over here. I've been teaching him some stuff.
Oh, I'm Felix, by the way.
Takes your hand. Charmed.
Shakes her hand. Just, don't really have that, like, clan thing going on, but I guess I'm... And then looks at Jay. What are we?
Toreador. Did I cut out again? God damn.
No,
You're good. It was perfect timing.
Oh.
You seemed so shook by the fact that Felix was asking you, "What are we?"
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Nobody said anything for a while.
I know.
It's all good. She's like, interesting. So, what
the hell was that?
What the fuck? That was he
Yeah.
Diablerized that guy. He went right. He forced him to do that. Like, we don't do that. That's
Nabokov does that.
Nabokov. Yeah, that I've heard things about what he was saying, but that was okay. I know what it's like to see what a cult looks like, and that was big. That was cult behavior. Like, that was cult of personality. I don't know what that was, but that was like they looked at him like he was a god or something. That's so fucked up.
And unfortunately, I think there's probably even more people following him than that. There's, I guess it's time for me to. You've taught me so much. It's time for me to tell you a few things.
Go on.
I go on about everything we've learned.
With the ghouls?
Yeah.
She is like... So he... When he said go to war, you see she, like, does some, like, remembering stuff in her head. Hot dog. How many, like, mortals did you say he had stored away?
Do we remember how many?
At
Or do we
least
know?
40, I think, was the number. But I could just be pulling that out of nowhere.
She's doing, like, goes to the whiteboard you guys have, grabs a marker, starts drawing. It doesn't runs out of ink, grabs a different marker. You see she's like drawing something that like I saw something like this in a textbook once. This was about like old like magic that some vampires know how to do. I thought it was like kind of gross, and I mean we're vampires, but and you see she has drawn this thing that does not look it how do I describe this? It looks like a kaiju. Like there's not like size or measurement, but it's like surprisingly good for a whiteboard drawing. It's like there was
Is it like the fucking thing from the end of that game? Oh, what's that game?
inside
The blob. Yes, is it like the thing at the end of Inside?
that but buff.
Oh.
Like some sort of terrifying meat katamari.
My God.
Ew.
You know what? I'm
I
adding
hate
that.
that, Lizzie.
I'm adding that to like sweet thick liquid. Meat katamari is illegal. Illegal.
That's fair.
I, for one, would like to see it.
It's this
Fortunately, you're
Yeah.
only one.
Out
Like
of
a big
The rest of us
spoiler
don't
for
know.
the game, but like, if you haven't seen a playthrough or played Inside, I highly recommend it. It's a pretty great example of storytelling.
That's true. You do kind of become meat, Katamari.
yeah.
I'm thinking of that one boss from Bloodborne, the one that comes from the Blood Moon.
Oh God.
Yep.
It's just like, like a bunch of corpses all together, and like the legs like kick out and everything.
Don't like that.
There's this
What is it
specific-
with
I want to say Dark Souls 2
Video
boss
games and
that
just
was-
like body horror, specifically mashing people up together.
Because everyone's afraid of meat.
I think the Dark Souls 2 was that like the rotten one or whatever.
I think there's some Dark Souls boss that's like a bunch of dudes stapled together. Like that's the vibe.
Ugh.
Like the
those vibes.
ultimate
Whack!
flesh golem.
Yeah. It's like that's bad. If he's like, don't get me wrong, I really don't care about the prince. But like if that's a thing he's trying to like throw at us, at you guys, like I don't know how he can hide that. I don't know how big it gets, but
this will be bad for everyone. We need to get all the forces together that we can. Like you said, this is going to be a war.
fuck. She like curses about. She's like, "Fuck." That's Ajira, you're watching the video, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably come back in at this point. Oh, well, there's a rabbit. Hello.
Hi. You
Sorry, we need something cute and fuzzy right now.
yeah. We're in the depression zone. Remember when we were in the silly zone at the top of this episode?
Nope, it's too dark there. Ugh.
Hi, Bun.
Goodbye, Bun.
Yeah.
There's
See, now we get the
there,
Cheerios out.
right? Yeah. One's like just a shadow on the screen.
Oh yeah, this is the invisible rabbit.
I love them. Like this is not good.
You babies.
That's cardboard. You don't want that. I mean, you probably do want that, but
Ajira, you get a text on your phone.
Mhm.
From Felix, or not from Felix, from Vega. Which it's like, one of my little friends stayed around to watch, and Dot dot dot. They dug a big hole and pushed all the humans in.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Ajira just says out loud.
Ajira, I'm not gonna make you roll a cult. That's like Sabbat tactics, 100%. They mass turn a bunch of humans, and whoever crawls out and survives joins.
He immediately shares this information. And is...
Fucking kicks at the door. We're down into the boardroom.
And is looking, like, incredibly visibly upset at this point, as this is holy shit against every single one of... Oh, God.
Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad news. Yeah, you share that that's a Sabbat thing, and, like, Charity goes, like, stiff at that, and, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I think...
turns to Gideon, we're gonna need some of that ammo.
Oh, yes, definitely. I don't... How fast could that ship? Or I guess we could raid one of the depots.
We know some guys who have it.
Yeah. But it's also dangerous to try and take it from them.
More dangerous than this?
I mean... No, not really, but...
Very fun.
I think we just need to let everyone we know who's on our side to know this, to get to know this, and start. Ghouls are taken down the same way as us. We're gonna have to play with fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade my arsenal. There is a smile at that one.
How does Felix feel at all this?
Have either of you used a firearm before?
Me? No.
I don't know how to use guns. Charity pipes up.
Azira, I'm an art kid from Boston. I don't...
Right. Well,
No.
this is one thing I know Jay will excel at. In terms of him, I think you need to take him to the range.
Jay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, meet Elia.
Jay, take these. And Gideon pulls out the 2 wood bullets from his pocket and gives it to him. These should fit in the bullet you took from the guy that Felix's friend killed.
Yeah.
Jay pulls out that gun because he had it on him.
Like, Gideon, I know you've got some stuff that works at close range, but you might want to practice at some distance as well. Honestly, if we get in a hand-to-hand fight with these guys, I don't see all of us making it out the other side.
You know about your ex-military. Do you know how anyone where we could get more supplies?
There's a few surplus stores. There's, well, it'd be a hell of a heist, but, you know, some reserve offices around. But, black market isn't my specialty. I think Jay may be more helpful with the resources, but with enough money, you can generally find anything you want on the black market. But I think priority is going to be that ammunition. Because
I mean,
for
the thing
regular
is,
bullets, doesn't matter how big the gun is, regular bullets aren't going to do a whole lot.
if I can even get a hold of just one bullet and we can get surplus ammunition from other places, I might be able to replicate it.
That would be amazing.
I just need to
Especially
know how
if...
it works.
Yeah. I don't know if any of your friends can help with that either. Yeah. Your teachers.
You just build a makeshift flamethrower and hand it off to Igor.
Yeah, I know some tactics and strategy, like if we let them take the fight to us, we can kind of study. We know where Elysium is. It'll be our ground. We can create a defense perimeter. If we can get eyes or ears on that, now having watched the video, on the meeting they're going to have, we can get an idea of how they're going to come at us.
The biggest issue with that would be, what if points at the drawing on the board? What if that's their way they're attacking?
Oh, then we're going to need a lot of fire. Oh, okay, yeah, that in and of itself is beyond my area of expertise, but that might need some of your blood sorcery to take down.
I don't know if I have blood sorcery strong enough for that.
Well, I guess this is the point we call in every favor we have. Find everyone who's possibly willing to help.
I don't even know if this goes into favor territory. There'd just be self-preservation for most of them.
Well.
Charity chimes in. She's like, "Oh, I know the Camarilla. They're gonna, even if it's to save their own lives, it's gonna be at the cost of you." That's one thing I know about the Camarilla, is that the one thing they're most prepared to do is sit and do nothing.
Maybe the only way that we could get it without incurring favors is if we're defending the Elysium. Then they'd fight for their own lives.
Or just use this as a diversion and run out the back.
It's also a possibility.
Look, I don't... I'm
Gideon will
going to
take
be
a
in
piece
this
of
fight
paper
no
and
matter
start.
what. Yeah. I'm
You
going to
start
be in
drawing.
this fight no matter what. I don't... There's not really a choice for me, but... Honestly, I would not blame anyone who wanted to cut and run here.
Felix, how do you feel like hearing all this very scary war talk?
He's just looking around the room to get everyone's reactions, I guess. Like, he's trying to read people's faces, because it's one thing to hear people talk about logistics and fighting a war, but, like, how are people's faces?
Determination, and it's weird, but almost a little bit of relief. Like, alright, I know we finally know what's gonna happen. I can actually, like, start work. This is a problem I can try. Like, I know how to work at this. So Azir's, like, it is now just kind of focused and tense, but also it's weird. It's like a mixture of shit, this is gonna be bad, but also like a okay.
This is something you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be bad, this is stressful, but you are prepared.
It's on a different scale than I'm used to, but this is a situation I am at least familiar with.
Yeah.
you see Charity, and she's just kind of like very grim-faced, very like running the numbers of like, what the fuck do I do here? She's not, strictly speaking, a fighter. So she's like very worried.
I think Azura will turn to Felix and say, like, you might want to get your friend. You're probably going to want to. I don't know what you want to do, but all of your friends who are capable of leaving town for a little while probably should.
You haven't seen Sky since you guys all bailed.
He's gonna look at Jay to kind of get okay, like, so we have the coterie, but like Jay has been the one teaching him how to be kindred, so he's just gonna look at him like, are you okay?
I think Jay looks angry, but also has sort of like an air of determination around him. He's kind of become disillusioned with the Camarilla at this point. Like, every interaction he's had with the Camarilla has always been someone looking down on him, or someone telling him what to do, or someone like just literally abusing him.
Oh god, we're reaching Jay's villain origin.
But also, like, he's kind like he can. The coterie is the closest thing he has to a group of friends, and them being in danger makes him mad. And seeing Malcolm die was sort of like the straw that broke the camel's back, and he's ready to fuck shit up. So that's where he's at.
I love that.
He's like fucking white knuckle, like just like holding on to like that fucking ostentatious gun and just fucking loads the wooden bullets into it. And just like it's like, is it like the fucking like rotate like it
Gotcha.
thingy? Because if so, he just fucking flicks it shut. He's like, he's ready to just fucking destroy everything.
I think at that moment of like determination,
And is also wondering where he can get a flamethrower.
I think at that moment of determination, Valencia like enters the room, enters the chat.
All of these determined faces. Felix is honestly
And
gonna
this
sit
one
down.
goth girl you've never interacted with.
Yeah, Felix is just gonna sit down, and then he's going to text Sky, playing dumb, and just go, "Hey, did you ever go to that party?"
Dude, what the fuck? Back Valencia.
So Valencia actually walks in and she's looking at her phone.
Love that.
Looks up, like
Candy
walks
Crush.
in no. Walks into utter silence, looks up and just sees
He run.
a group of
Juicy.
everyone. Before saying anything, does she recognize what's on the board?
Do you have training in occult?
Yeah.
Let's go intelligence and occult to see.
Okay. Just a basic knowledge, you know?
Ooh, rocket launchers. We can add that to our list of things.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, ooh.
One success. That looks bad.
Ooh, I'll have to contact my people.
They're like, that's fucked, but that's about the beginning and end of your observation on that.
She looks at it, pauses, looks back at everyone.
So that was a thing.
Yes. I'm happy you all made it out. All right. Gideon, have you been filled in on what has occurred?
Yes.
Yeah, he had a front row seat.
Oh. And you are?
Oh, hi. My name is Charity. House and Clan Shamir. I would say, well, I'm an anarch. I don't know what the fuck those guys are anymore.
Right. And you were there as well?
Uh-huh.
All right. Charity,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to look me in the eyes and swear to me that what we are talking about in this room will not be reported back to Nabokov or anyone associated with him.
I don't fucking work for that guy.
Then swear it.
What, you want me to take a blood bond from you?
Valencia chuckles, or does a little scoff, can't even give your word?
Fine. She, fine. Scout's honor. I promise that I'm absolutely not gonna tell that fucking monster. Are you kidding me?
Can Valencia just try to read her and just
Yeah.
see?
Give me.
She doesn't know this girl, you
Yeah.
know? What the fuck? Valencia has every right to be sus right now.
Give
Okay,
me
what am I
wits,
doing?
Give me wits and insight here.
Wits and insight. Okay, where's it? There it is.
See just how much of an empath you are.
Shut up.
Absolutely no part of what she was saying sounds like a lie. Like, she is, freaked the fuck out about what just happened.
Okay. So, Charity.
Yeah.
How do you know this group? I'm sorry, we've never met. I'm Valencia. She puts her hands out.
She takes your hand.
House Ventru. They shake.
I'm sure you could tell me all the way back to Mithras who your sires were. It's fine.
Well, it doesn't seem like we have enough time tonight, so.
I'm a friend of Gideon over there. I've been teaching him a thing or two.
She looks at Gideon with a raised eyebrow, says nothing, and then just goes, "Well, Charity."
She was very friendly earlier tonight.
um. Well, Charity. The Coterie has been investigating this Nabokov individual for some time now. And unfortunately, that and a bunch of other affairs of ours seem to have all intertwined tonight. So, can I assume that you also stand with us against this monstrosity and stain upon our kind?
Oh,
and the actions he's
absolutely.
committed?
Excellent. That's
good.
That's fucking Sabat shit. That's end of days shit. That's real scary.
Right. So that's good because it doesn't hurt to have similar people around who have the same beliefs. In most cases. Well, Valencia just goes, pulls a seat at the end of the conference table, sits down, just, So, I'm not too sure if Azira's filled you in on the events that have taken place at the club. I know that our goal was to try to leave before things got too serious. I ended up finding myself in a situation where I was safe enough to stay. Do I need to retell what's happened tonight to anyone? Anyone missing any details?
Nope.
I think we've got it covered.
All right. Well, I holds up her phone, took a video of what has transpired tonight, and I just came back from delivering this video to the Harpy. And his reaction was a bit interesting. I think it's safe to say that the prince will in fact not be informed of what has happened tonight. At least not before Elysium. And apparently, the prince is out of state right now. So, that leaves us with a troubling set of circumstances as Elysium draws ever nearer. And whatever this Nabokov has had planned, that has something to do with whatever the hell that is. She points to the whiteboard. I think it's safe to say that this Elysium will be quite eventful. I'm wondering if we should all try to take this moment, sorry Felix, to reach out to our sires and see if we can make any arrangements. As it doesn't seem like the prince's hold on Elysium is going to be very stable. Now, I'm not saying we leave. I'm just simply saying we might want to inform any allies we have of the upcoming circumstances. And just see. I myself tend to listen to the advice of my sire before my own instincts. I'm sure some of you feel similar. But I'm wondering, do you guys have any plans of actions?
Right now we're running down firepower. And there's a slight smirk with that word. I'm gonna contact Vega to see if he can get some eyes or ears in on the meeting that they have planned. But we want to discuss if we take the fight to them or if we let them take the fight to us. Are we going to go on the offensive here, or are we going to play strict defense, try to fortify as much as we can? And, create narrow quarters of access. Basically the general military shit. I guess, yeah, that's essentially the question is, are we playing defense or offense?
Well, Valencia just, smiles to herself. How expected of you, Ajira. See, I do think whether they come to us or not is going to be very limited, given how much time we've had to prepare. But what exactly are you expecting to do to fortify against points to the whiteboard? And how exactly is Nabokov going to get his hands on this creature?
He's going to build it.
Build it. And do we have any information on how long it may take to build?
It'll take till Elysium, because that's when he plans to attack.
But do we know he plans to attack with this during Elysium?
We know he plans to attack with something, and I've had enough of that condescending tone.
If we plan for an attack from this, we'd probably be prepared for an attack from random kindred.
I think, as admirable as it is, I think that instead of just waiting for Elysium, waiting for the time to start, or rushing in guns blazing, I think we're ignoring a third avenue here.
Oh, do enlighten us.
Go on.
Well, Nabokov is actively recruiting, correct?
Are you?
In fact, he seems more than eager to gain kindred followers.
I'm not sure.
Especially kindred of note.
I'm not sure if you're. I'm not sure what you're saying. Are you saying that we should attempt to infiltrate Nabokov's circle, or are you saying we should join him?
She looks like she scoffs, but then she has like a very like serious look.
As you were so quick to tell us, you stayed and watched to see exactly what the price of admission was. Is that what you're willing to
She just,
do?
like, her jaw tightens, and she goes, apparently nobody values good information these days.
Yeah, because
If I
I
did
was
not
the one
stay-
spending the last 3 days surveilling the place, yeah.
Hold on. If I did not stay and accurately record everything that transpired, do you think the Harpy would believe me over his underling? Do you think that we would have any access to any information whatsoever?
You were the one that spent the entire day telling me yesterday that the Harpy isn't a reliable source.
He's not a
He
reliable
does things
source.
for his own interest.
That
Like,
is correct.
so now you're touting his cooperation?
Oh, no.
Charity
No,
starts to
no.
chuckle.
I'm not touting his cooperation. I'm saying that even if we can't rely on the Harpy,
And you've
We
just said he's
now-
not going to inform the prince, so therefore
Right.
we can't rely on the Harpy anyway.
but Ajira, you know the power of information. You know the power of technology.
I do.
What is stopping us from spreading this video and this information to all of the higher ups that we can get in contact with?
Pretty sure a lot of the higher ups don't believe in the devil box.
That's key.
Yeah, ask Jay how well that went earlier.
Not well.
I believe if I send this information to my sire, that he'll be able to put forth this information.
We're not stopping you.
All right. But what I'm
Don't
saying
do
is,
it. I already sent a picture of what was going on to my sire, and he essentially told me that it was my problem.
I already sent information up past my
I
side.
fucking told you what was gonna happen before we went, and no one believed me.
I just don't. I think we have to try to do something before. I don't think that we need to reenact Jason and. Is that the one? Okay, this is Miriam. Is it Jason and the Argonauts? What's the one with the thing?
Jason and the Argonauts was the boat.
What's
the Golden
one with
Fleece.
The Cyclops. And
Oh, that was Odysseus.
no, not Odysseus.
the
I'm sorry. The little one, and then the big giant.
David and
David
Goliath.
and Goliath.
Thank you. Wow. I'm sorry. It's late. Sorry. Okay.
Jason.
Jason.
Press X to Jason.
Yeah.
Jason?
I just
Jason.
don't understand how realistic a David and Goliath standoff is going to be.
Well, if you'd bother to ask questions before you walked in here and ran your mouth off. We're already discussing gathering allies, spreading this information around, talking with Riggs, who has agreed to help, and to the other anarchs who might be in his camp. Like, we've not just sat here and done nothing.
Oh, I believe
And
you
besides,
have done everything.
you're doing
you would
a
think
lot
of.
of grandstanding. Just tell us what you want to do.
I think we
You
need
don't
to
have
get...
to, like, talk yourself in circles. Like, we get it. We're not idiots. As much as you may think we are. You know, like, just fucking tell us what you want to do.
I'm not trying to grandstand. I'm trying
Go,
to
but you're
convince
doing
you
it.
all.
Then just fucking say it! Don't
need-
preface it with anything. Say, what would you like to do?
We need to have somebody on the inside.
We are
That's
working
not-
on that as well.
Charity immediately nodded.
Who would you suggest is on the inside? I'm not talking about a silent spy. I'm talking about
To be-
an active member.
For the record, Felix also does nose goes.
Jay kind of, like, hesitantly, like, puts his hand up for a second, and then he's like, no, that's stupid, and puts his hand back down.
Don't you think it's better to take preemptive measures than defensive ones?
We're working on preemptive measures.
What is the
We are
preemptive
just
measure?
also.
What is it?
Well, if you'd been here, you'd know.
See, I thought you all would appreciate me trying to go through the proper channels.
Yes, but you did so without telling your coterie first.
I literally
No,
texted
she
you guys.
did say that. That is one thing I
Oh, did she
will.
say that? Did
I'm
she say that
sorry.
in text?
Yeah, I don't know if I typed it out, but I did say that.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
I'm okay
My
going
bad.
to
My bad.
going to
Retcon.
the Luna.
Yeah,
It seems the
didn't say
proper
that, never
channels
mind.
haven't helped very much.
and
though.
yes, that was an important step. We agree on that as well. We're just saying that maybe ask some questions and ask what we've done before trying to impose your grand plan on everyone. I mean, I know your expertise is with people. Right? I know that a personal touch on getting other people involved, getting people on the inside, that is important. But I don't think that is going to be the entire... I am planning for the other half of this situation. I don't think anything we can do can prevent at least some of this from happening. So that is what I am trying to take care of.
And who do you think are your soldiers here? Look at
Oh,
us.
for fuck! She's
Look at
just
this
gonna
room.
walk out of the fucking room.
I love that. Oh. Yeah,
So good, so good. Breakdowns and negotiation.
Love that. I think you storm out of the room. I think Charity is like going to head towards the door and sort of look at Gideon.
Gideon looks and just. I have to at least. We have to at least figure this out. I'm gonna talk to her.
Okay. Is there like a...
Valencia just like hard looks at Jay and says, I'm no good on the battlefield. You and I both know this. So why would I not try other avenues? Why would I go with a plan that doesn't have a way where I can make any impact?
Because
I have a
it's
certain
not
set of
just
skills.
It's not just about you.
It
We
isn't
have to
just
use
about
our-
me. It
No,
isn't just
we
about
have
me,
to
but
use
when
our skills together.
when Elysium comes, I'm going to be twiddling my thumbs in the corner.
Then I think you need to think about what you can do, but also keep us in the loop and work on our collective skills. Like, it's not, you don't have to go it on your own. I don't think that's what any of us are saying. You don't have to do this by
If I ever
yourself.
left you out of the loop, Jay.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm trying to say.
I think what's funny is, as much as you all like to joke of how cutthroat I am and boss-like, what you all seem to forget is that I've put this coterie above my own wants and needs too many times for this to be how my character is painted.
Then why are you still with us?
Good question. And Valencia's going to make her exit on that.
Spicy.
This whole time, you've seen like papers and papers of Gideon drawing stuff. It's like crap. I needed to ask her something after she left.
What are you working on, Gideon?
You see a bunch of makeshift vampire killing schematics. The main thing you see is a crossbow, and a crossbow that has like like a gasoline wrapped thing on the end of the bolt, and
That's sick.
and the main thing what I need to ask her was if she knew anything about the layout of Elysium. I was thinking it's gonna be at some building, like they probably have some fancy place and has lawns surrounding it. Every place with lawns would have sprinklers. We filled the sprinklers with gasoline. We have people with these crossbows. When the big monster comes to get us, we light it up.
I don't know if it was everybody knew,
Or-
but it's Boston Museum of
You know
Science.
how fucking awesome the makeshift weapons we could use in the Museum of Science would be?
There are those big Tesla coils.
Oh, fuck! Sorry, I'm just looking at my touchstone, my conviction that says, think of the group, not the individual.
Love that.
Oh, that was so fucking good.
God.
So how are we ending this scene? What has happened with the boys?
So where do you two land on this? What's going on between our allies?
I honestly don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous. We're fighting each other when we should be focusing on the problem at hand, and I think we're all too wrapped up in our own shit to see that.
I would have to agree with that. Well, Valencia did bring up a good point of trying to get someone on the inside. The fact that we need, in case that doesn't work, we need to have this backup set in place. If worst comes to worst, we need to be able to defend people. And it's just... Well, Valencia probably does mean well if she kind of gets in her own way with the way she treats us.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know much about all this politics and speaking to people to get what you want. I know how to get things done in other ways. I create things and I solve problems looking at it from a more scientific perspective. And I'm stumped. If we don't... Usually I try to avoid the politics as much as possible, but it seems like this is a situation where we're going to need them.
Yeah, I'm also not too great at the talking to people thing.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, we do need Valencia, and Jay's kind of like kicking himself because he's like, man, maybe I shouldn't have gone off on Valencia.
Don't worry, everything you said was perfectly warranted.
I know, but given the situation, probably not the best time for it. We're gonna need to talk about this more, and we don't have much time to do it. But working on the more, I guess, physical aspect of this plan will be an important thing to do in the meantime. I really like the gasoline idea in the sprinkler system. That's fucking cool.
I did check, and there are no lawns outside of the Boston Museum of Science. It's like...
No, but the Boston Museum of Science probably does have a sprinkler system.
Isn't it? Wait, is the Museum of Science? Is that the one that's
It's
in the
across
park?
the river.
Yep.
It's like literally in the river.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
on a bridge.
That is something to note, though, guys.
Yeah.
Running water.
I'm pretty sure running water doesn't affect most vampires in this world.
I don't know. Some of them might
Yeah.
be affected. Okay. This is Miriam, not Valencia.
I don't know how long this conversation is taking, but I think it would be about 10 or 15 minutes, and then Ajira's going to walk back in the room.
So if we don't have a sprinkler system, and if it's across the way of water, what we do is we get a big tanker truck full of gasoline, pour it down in one end, and if we block off all of their ends, they try to cross through the water with a big monster. We light that gasoline up on the surface of the water.
I love this. You walk into conspiracy board drawing of like...
I'm sorry for my outburst earlier. This is too important for that.
No, you kind of missed mine a little bit.
We've all wanted to say things like that to us. I almost said Azira, Valencia.
I know it's been a rough night for all of us. And I don't disagree with the infiltration plan. It's just, that's what, at least in the military, would be considered incredibly high risk.
It's
And, yeah.
We're just arresting Valencia.
I just worry that she's going to force someone into this role.
I
I think if we make her commit to it, if she wants this to happen, she has to be the one to do it.
Honestly, she'd be the best out of all of us for it. But
Yeah.
Felix has just been quietly listening to like all of the arguments because he's just like, he's like did not expect everyone to just like have a meltdown, but at this point he's just like
This is a nightly occurrence, though.
yeah, and
like, well, Azira, you're a planner. Gideon, you said it yourself. You're not good with words, and Jay, you said it too. You're not good with words, and every time someone is pretty and nice to me, I don't know how to act, so I can't be the one to go. Also, those people are trying to kill me if I get it, because Butt Rash over there hated me for existing, and they wanted him. So I'm just gonna go ahead on the presumption that they also hate me for existing. And 6 months ago, my biggest concern was whether or not I was gonna have to eat ramen again for the 15th time because I didn't have enough money to pay rent and get groceries. And now I have to worry about a war.
ramen sounds really, really good right now.
I would actually kill someone for ramen to taste the way it used to. Not gonna lie. Especially the Tapatio one, because it was spicy and fantastic. But that's not the point right now.
I love that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a very nice button to end on.
Like 30 seconds.
What?
She'll also probably, like, aside to Jay, say, I said some things at the beginning of the evening that were, under the circumstances, very harsh, and I do see that you're trying, and, you know, maybe it just doesn't have to be you anymore. Maybe it can be sort of a group project.
you know, it may have been harsh, but it wasn't wrong. And also, I think a lot of my own sort of, I guess, soul searching was mostly brought on by you, so thank you. Nobody's ever really given it to me that straight before. Most of the time people are just telling me what to do, who to kill, where to be, where to go. So yeah, thanks. And having help would be nice.
Alright. I don't know if this is a thing we do, but, like, kind of holds a hand out. Like,
Jay shakes it.
alright.
Yeah.
Now let's get to work.
Love that.